adventure begins. They were always beside you, your nerdy best friends, and the DM to guide you. And they rise from the flames for the battles ahead. Villains beware, 'cause you're about to be dead. They got magic and flair, they got falchions and cunning. They don't see over there, there's a monster incoming. Inspiration is waiting, rise up, don't think twice. Put your fate in your hands, take a chance, roll the dice. Can you answer the call, digging deep in your soul? As the legend unfolds, now it's your turn to
Welcome to Eyes of the Beholder. We play D&D and stuff.
I'm a thirsty boy.
Oh, God. We got a few people getting situated still. My wife's got our son trying to get him to go to bed so we can play some D&D. It'll be just a few minutes, probably.
Yeah. Just saying bullshit. Sorry, can we say bullshit on Twitch?
I'm pretty sure that's okay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
What's the profanity level on Twitch?
Fuck, I don't
Is
know.
that a thing? Is that a thing?
Not really. You can't show a nipple.
Sure?
Yeah, that's pretty much like banned. Do even male nipple?
Even dude nipples?
Even dude nipple?
Dude nipples is a no-go.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, at least they're all for a club.
Yeah, at least they're consistent.
Because like, what if that dude identifies as a chick? Man, you
No,
saw a boob.
I've seen the way people get around it is like,
Photoshopping man nipples on breasts. Have you seen that?
it's
It
weird.
doesn't look much different, but you can tell.
You can
Like
tell.
put the little hair
You
around it.
can weirdly, you can tell.
I believe it. I don't want to see it. You can stop what you're
You
doing.
wanna see it.
I don't need to. No. You're good. I'm not. Listen.
You can say that as much.
I don't want to. What's this side boob do for you? How about this side boob?
Dude nips on chick boobs.
Does this side boob turn you on? Well, it shouldn't. That's my side boob. Seen that, Peter? Side boob hour.
Why is it?
Real Family Griffin.
No, I know, but why
Family
is...
Guy, Family Griffin. Family Guy, side boob.
Yeah. Have you not seen that?
It's pretty great. Oh, wait! What's going on? Oh, god damn it.
Breastfeeding dad.
Oh, well, that's... Yeah, I mean, they did that in, what was it, Meet the Fockers or something like that? But they had, like, the little prosthetic boob he put on.
Why do they have
Is that a thing?
Why do they have a picture of that?
What are you doing on the internet?
Exactly. Oh my god.
What is happening?
I mean, it's... fat guys and nipples. Yep. Mercy. Oh, God. So, yeah. What's up, guys? If you're here, I haven't checked. I don't know anybody here yet.
Oh, I have no idea.
I'll look and see.
Maybe.
If you're here, what's up? Welcome.
If you're not,
We'll see you
What's
when
up?
you get here.
Welcome.
What's up? Welcome on the YouTube. So you never catch that, so that's always fun.
you know, in case our editor doesn't edit this out.
Oh, we're not
But
going
that
forward.
doesn't seem like something he
Yeah.
would do.
One thing I wanted to say real quick for anybody who has any experience with Dungeon Box or their Kickstarter, they just got mine this past week. It's a whole dice tray, dice holder, holds your miniatures. You can put a pencil in here, or if you're like me and you like to use a tablet, it's gonna go right there. Honestly, I thought this was the coolest fucking thing. They make it out of bamboo. The guy's name is John Irons. Jon, Irons spelled like the metal. So if you guys want to, definitely check out his Kickstart. I don't
really
know if he's
cool.
going to continue making it,
Yeah.
but Yeah, for sure.
What is it called? Dice box?
Dungeons box. Here, let's see. We'll get that real close and fuzzy on the camera. I'm pretty sure that worked.
I mean, we can see your wrist. Yeah, no, that was good.
Nice.
You guys went like this. It's nice.
All right.
It looks real nice, though. I mean, it does.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
No, it's super fucking cool. Here, put it on the
Yeah, there you go.
put it on the map there, so y'all can see it. It's got that slot right there. This is a whole felt dice tray with a little bit of give, so whenever you roll, it's just nice and smooth. And that natural 1 and natural 4 is how we're going to start the night.
Natural 17. I mean, if you want a dice box like this,
Just buy cigars.
right here, you can show off my dice box.
Oh,
Yeah, throw that down there.
huh?
That's available at pretty much any.
Craft?
Flip it over. Yeah, it's a puzzle box.
Ooh,
Like
jigsaw
For
puzzles.
nice wooden puzzles.
Pets.
That it comes sectioned off in like 4s, but I ripped that shit out and said we don't need that. And
Yeah.
put a little foam down in there, so you know.
I feel like curse your dice with an 11.
He's never rolled that low.
Oh God!
It's not that bad.
Listen, I try to curse it all the time.
Yeah.
I want y'all to know it's not so much that y'all are cursing my dice, it's that y'all are just feeding me your energy. And so now then you've cursed your own dice and given mine more power.
Literally just rolled a natural 1 on my first roll.
Yeah, you know.
Showing off this cool fucking box. And I don't think it gets much worse.
Yeah. So am I the only one in the chat or watching? Because we have 2 viewers. I'm one of them.
Do we?
One of them is not me.
You can look and see.
I don't know.
Is it Wendy's? Is he here too?
I don't know. Listen, I don't know.
Wendy's, if you're with us, go ahead and give us a shout out.
Eyes of the Beholder. Is it the other one in the chat? I don't know. It's
Is that your thing, Porter?
C. Davis, what's up, y'all?
that's me.
That is you.
So you know, if you see that going up in the chat, that's
Not
me.
me.
What's up? I don't know.
Not more.
Whatever. Hey, welcome. Now we're back down to 1. They peace out.
We've been talking. They're like, oh God, I'm not Wendy's.
This guy.
If you're not Wendy's, you can't watch.
Fuck this. Oh, intro.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
We haven't. We
Man,
haven't
this
done that in a
I
while.
haven't done it in a fucking minute.
This
So,
is a high
Jill-
class.
You want me to do the?
Sorry, I'm
There
sorry.
you go.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's
Sorry. It was an ad. I'm getting into the
Actually, I gotta take a shit.
What?
I'm sorry.
Are you serious right now?
I'm sorry. It was the wings.
Which way are
You're
you
so
going?
good at stuff.
That way.
That way?
All right. So we will see you guys here in just a minute. Go
Let's
ahead and
jump
check out.
into tonight's episode of Eyes of the Beholder.
The adventure begins. They were always beside you, your nerdy best friends, and the DM to guide you. And they rise from the flames for the battles ahead. Villains beware, 'cause you're about to be dead. They got magic and flair. They got falchions and cunning. They don't see over there. There's a monster incoming. Inspiration is waiting. Rise up, don't think twice. Put your fate in your hands. Take a chance, roll the dice. Can you answer the call? Digging deep in your soul as the legend unfolds. Now it's your turn to roll.
So let's What's up, guys? And we're back. That's totally not a song you've heard anywhere else.
Nowhere. It's not a thing.
But I will say the animation to it is top notch.
So good.
Anyways,
All original, weirdly enough.
yeah, it's originally something else. Whatever. It's a D&D cartoon, whatever. Now we're down one other person. Everybody's running off and doing stuff. Well, last time when we left off, you guys made friends with a demon? Not really. More of an acquaintance, really.
Coleman says wave.
Yeah, no. We're going to go on without him. So, yeah, made friends with the demon. Sort of more or less tried to kill her. That didn't go so well. They ran away. You're back home. Buried some guy named Phil.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about Phil.
Let's see. Went and talked small bit of strategy in the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
Went and saw the potion maker. Did a little business there. Gave her half of y'all's Calbane concoction that y'all found
Gave her the light.
to look at for the night. I believe y'all were headed out looking for
Wendy,
Wendy.
the tea fortune teller lady.
Fortune tea lady. Yeah. So you guys,
That's a baby.
that is a baby crying in the background, so he'll be joining us on stream, it looks like. It's always good.
Yes. He can take Johnson's place.
Yeah.
I'm sure he can roll for Bishop, right? Same
I mean,
thing?
the role play will be about as good.
Same accent.
Yeah. So, oh my god.
There we go.
So, just you and me at a table,
Hey,
rolling dice. How you doing?
what's that'll be a 14
Ooh,
to you.
I don't even have to roll.
Take that.
I'll put that right there.
Yeah, put that in your pocket.
Yeah. What's been up? You watched a lady give birth. That was cool.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
even somebody you knew, so that's neat.
Yeah. Weirdly enough, I know where she works, so if I ever go in there and see her, that's gonna be great.
That would be awkward.
Yeah. I mean, not really. I don't mind. She'll probably feel awkward.
I've taken care of a few people that I know in
Yeah.
outside of
People that you've seen around in town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when I was working in that small town that I lived in there.
Yeah.
That was in Texas. It's not very big in the hospital there. Everybody just came there, so
Yeah.
I saw some people. Saw that or like their parents, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. That seems like how small towns would be. Like, I don't think I could ever work in a small town ER. Because it just seems like you don't want to know what everyone has up their butts in a small town. And that's
Yes.
I don't know much about the ER, but I'm assuming that's
that seems like
mostly
it's
what it is.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, ICU, I saw a lot of things, but
Yeah.
ER, yeah.
ICU, that's like just super sick though.
Yeah, most of the time.
Yeah. Like dying.
Yeah. What's up, wife? Our child. Ooh, nice.
Do you have a pencil sharpener?
No, but I have a sharpened pencil.
I have a black pencil. Dang, I want to use.
Oh, sorry.
I'll use this.
Alright, so.
Okay, now that you're back, now that all the important players are at the table.
Let's do something to get Bishop killed.
Yeah, I mean,
Where's that old lady who he kept bothering?
she's probably wandering around somewhere. So you guys make your way outside of the potion shop at this point. It's late afternoon, if I remember correctly from last week.
Who's that?
He says fuck yeah.
It's late afternoon at this point as you guys make your way out into the town square. It's still pretty busy out and about. I believe. Did y'all get instructions from here from Varun
About what? About where the...
where Wendy was?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, she told us.
Okay. So you guys are making your way back out into the city streets at this point. You know, people kind of passing by. As y'all do kind of make your way out, and Bishop's kind of looking around. You do see one old lady kind of give y'all the dirty side eye as she goes by.
Too bad he's not here. I'll be like, Bishop, it's your girlfriend.
Hi, friend of yours.
Well, I mean, she did look the part of who I was looking for. I'm just taking on the Bishop right now. He's going to be real cowboy.
I like this version. It's nice.
Okay.
Tip my hat to her.
It's like he's a real cowboy now.
You know, my spurs, they jingle, jangle, jingle. So what do you guys want to do?
Go find Wendy? Go to... You said she was like in the town square area or whatever, like in a stall there. Is that what we're doing?
Well, I mean, we don't have both potions for her to look at, but I think she might be able to tell us something.
Okay. So you guys kind of make your way outside of the main square and begin moving your way into the more of the housing district of Fabrice. The homes here, fairly simple, mostly wood structured, occasionally adobe with the thatched roofs on them. As you're going along, though, you notice that there's like every third or fourth house seems to be empty, vacant, evacuated. People, I mean, as you've been walking through the town, you're noticing people that have had bags and carts and that sort of thing kind of making their way outside of town. You know, an elder, a middle-aged kind of elder woman walks by. Bishop goes, "Howdy, ma'am."
Why do I say that?
I don't know, because I was trying to get one last thing in for you to say before you got set down.
Oh, what did I say earlier?
I don't know, something stupid probably.
Your girlfriend was here. Again, you said hello to her. I don't... Like older women, Bishop?
The same old lady you tackled, like...
Oh, was she there?
She walked by and gave you a dirty look.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, acknowledged her.
Finger guns. Eldritch Blast.
God
Oh,
damn
God, no.
it. So anyways, as y'all walk, making y'all's way through this part of town...
Remember the last time you didn't do that? When you did it, we got attacked by bugs.
Don't think that was the last time.
I was
A few times before that.
That's a great... Yeah.
Yeah, I was off to a good start.
Alright, let's go find the tea lady.
So anyways, y'all making y'all's way through this part of town. Like I said, every third or fourth house is abandoned. Y'all have seen people with their belongings loaded in carts and sacks ever so often making their way out of town, evacuating, still getting out of town. You travel for about 10 or 15 minutes before you come to this one street, and you see down about 3 or 4 buildings down on the left, you see this tent, basically like one of those tents that kind of comes up as a circular tent, and then it comes to a point on the top, and the flaps kind of thrown open. There's an old wooden rocking chair out in front. There's a bird's nest, or a bird cage hanging with old straw down at the bottom, and a bird skeleton laying on the straw there. Inside the tent, just from here, you can see just this mass of clutter and stuff inside as you guys approach.
Hi, is this where we're going?
I think so.
Looks like it.
I call out. I don't go in the tent, but I call out. Mother, are you home?
You hear, hello? Who's there?
Wendy?
I'm in here. What? How are you? How am I here and also out there?
No, no,
What?
no, ma'am. If you're Wendy, we are the adventurers that you helped earlier.
Oh, that makes so much more sense. Hold on, let me right. And the rest of that time, you hear this like crash. It sounds like small metal cages or something being knocked over. You hear like a thud of a body and rolling out from underneath the side of the tent is like Wendy. Oh, she's like looking up. She kind of gets her way up and starts straightening her like.
I'm gonna reach down and help pick her up.
Oh, thank you. You're so strong. Hello. It's good to see all of you.
Are you alright there?
Well, what? That happens all the time.
Does it?
I bet it does.
Like just like her hair is just this gray and tangled mess. She's got like this knit cap on. It's like kind of like the Santa Claus cap coming over to one side. There's like looks like grass and leaves like still kind of stuck in the side of her head. There's something like her apron is like this big wool kind of apron. Like one of the pockets on the front seemed like damp with something soggy on the inside of it. So what can I help all of you with?
Well, we believe that we have what you sent us after? Implied? Implied that we could find?
She kind of looks around, shifty eyes for a second. She reaches her purse and pulls out like 4 gold coins and goes, "Oh, okay. Well, don't tell the gods."
No, but I believe you are confused, and I like bat his hand.
Tucks it back in her.
We went to the temple to retrieve something of balance.
That was
Of Calbane, we went to the temple of Calbane to achieve something of balance.
It kind of rings a bell. Yes. Good for you then.
Have you received any more visions?
We were wondering if you could elaborate on that prophecy. Because, well, I don't remember. Does she know what she was sending us after?
No, she just knew that it was
I
an
don't even know if she was
instrument.
conscious when she gave us the...
Yeah.
I'm beginning to
That sounds
wonder
right.
about this whole plan.
She seems like the perfect person to be asking for help.
And is that sarcastic?
No.
Okay, it needs to be. She's-
All this in front of her?
I'm whispering this to her.
I'm not.
Yeah.
As you are, there's like a little lady like looking up and she's like right next to you going, I don't know what he's talking about, but he's probably right.
Well, you see, you remember when you sent us to Calbane's temple to find the thing that would bring the balance, correct?
Absolutely.
Bishop in the back.
Most definitely.
You were told that you were visited and were told to talk to us.
Princess in another
Well,
Something's into another somebody. Have you had any more visions? Have you been told any more information? Maybe you could read for us. See if there's anything in the tea.
Sure, I can read for you. She reaches her hand in that wet pocket and she's like, it's like these black leaves again. She goes, reaches out, takes your hands, goes, hold that for a second. She reaches for, so pulls out this like little tin cup. She goes, oh, okay, thank you. All right.
Can I just like pat her back?
She doesn't notice. She said, okay. Alright, so now we need some tea. So she brings out, it's like dried, and she puts those in there. She's like, want the water. There's like a family that's like stopped. Like dad's got like sweat kind of running down his face. It's like a halfling family. They've got their stuff loaded into a cart. She goes, oh, that to work. Puts it on the back of their cart. She's like, flames erupt on the back of from the back of the cart a little bit, begin burning the tea, and that black acrid smoke begins coming out. And she goes, let's see. Her eyes kind of gloss over white. She goes, I've seen you, and you have taken something from a temple and brought it here. You're seeking knowledge.
Alright, she's fucking good.
Almost
From
exactly word for
a
word.
very wise sage.
He's
And
fucking
you-
spot on. Is
You
what it
are
is.
getting what you're looking for. That sounds about right.
She had me up until the end.
What is...
You mind if I see the potion?
Do not leave it with her.
I'm gonna take it.
Just drinks it.
I'm gonna lift it up, well, down in front of her.
It's like right in front of her eyes. Like,
Yeah.
Eyes kind of crossed looking at it.
What can you tell us about this?
Well, kind of adjust her glasses, takes them off, licks them, rubs
Oh
it.
my
One
God.
part of it's in a like wet spot. She pulls up, it's like all like black and smudgy. She's like, other side. Kind of puts them on. She's like, well, it's black.
I can't put nothing past you. Would you happen to know anything else?
Oh, everything she knows is based on her role.
Oh god.
Listen, I don't know what she knows until she rolls.
Oh.
She kind of touches the bottle, kind of sloshes it back and forth. It kind of goes. It appears sludgy.
I see there's no pulling the wool over your eyes. We should
No.
fucking go.
I totally agree. Okay.
Wait. Gina Vincey.
Gina Vincey.
Okay, no. Gina Vincey.
Is that something I should know? I don't know what you're saying.
Gina Vincey.
What about her?
Oh, it's you. Oh, okay, good. I'm still sharp as ever. I was beginning to worry. About this time, by the way, you notice that, like, the halflings in the back behind you, where the Sealf kind of turned away talking now, are just, like, beating the back of the cart with, like, rugs and, like, throwing water on it as the
Dude.
flames erupting.
Do I see it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go help him put it out.
Okay. She goes, well, I have a message for you.
Okay.
She says that you have not paid your penance lately, and it would be wise to do so.
Message received. It has been noted.
Oh, very good. I'm always so happy to be of help. Well, and I don't know what that curse is that y'all carry with you, or potion bottle.
Curse.
Anyways, best of luck to you all.
Can I want an insight on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that a mess up by you or her?
Not by me. I know
Can
what
I
I'm doing.
insight God?
God's
He knows what he's doing.
That'll be a 23.
Oh yeah, you got better than me.
Damn.
I
Rolled
like
well on that
Good
one.
job.
Very well.
It
only got a
wasn't a
plus
mess up
one.
by me. She seems to have slipped up and
Everyone
said
gets five.
something about y'all's potion. Maybe she knows more than she let on.
You tell us this.
As she's kind of meandering around, taking her cup off that cart that was burnt, she goes, dust off the part where it was. Begins kind of putting it back in her apron. So
Yeah,
meandering
I'm
towards
gonna
the-
tell him.
meandering towards the tent at this point. with a
I,
slow pace.
It seems this woman knows a bit more than she's saying.
I walk up behind the lady, I
Mhm.
pick her up by the scruff of her neck, and I drag her inside.
And I'm gonna press digitation where the cart,
Mhm.
where it was burned.
Okay.
Just gonna do that
It
right quick.
looks, the black singe marks are so much cleaner now.
Yeah.
Cool, they're very shiny and sparkly. Okay,
Oh fuck, I didn't mean for that. And I'm gonna follow him inside.
she's just like legs kicking and like in a motion. What?
Obviously, madam, you do not understand the importance of what you're saying. Your neighbors are dying. Your town is being deserted. If you know something, you need to tell us. It could mean the lives of thousands.
Well, it's make a intimidation check. That's cocked. But I'm gonna show it anyways as it's cocked because it's like halfway between.
Really?
Was it almost a nat 20?
It is a nat 20. He's just saying it's
No, it was
He's really nice.
Comment was shifted whenever I picked it up because it was like half between like 20 and 2.
Snitches at it again.
It was that, essentially. But with a nat 20.
It was cocked just a little bit. When I picked it up, it moved. So.
Gee, thank you.
I rerolled.
Could I assist her with this?
Sure.
By
How would you-
leaning, I would like to lean in close to her and say, "Listen, miss, I don't bear any ill will towards you, but if you don't care about those thousands of lives, you should probably care about your own."
Okay, yeah, you can roll with advantage if you wish.
Is there a place to hang a hat?
Sure, I'm sure you can find any of them.
I'm just gonna hang my hat up and like pull my sleeves up.
Okay, so you kind of walk in, and
We're freaking
you take your
over
hat off, and you like hang it on like the antlers of like
Go
this
evil.
deer skull that's like just protruding out of like this conglomerate mass of like boxes and like.
I haven't done
cages.
anything yet, but pick her up. That's all I did.
Okay,
It's happening.
so what you got? Intimidation.
Intimidation 23.
Okay. She goes, okay, perhaps I was confused before,
Is it coming to you now?
but it is all coming very clear now. Visions, ghosts, everything that is a curse you bear.
It is a curse.
Very powerful curse. It would kill most. It would kill things.
The bottle?
What's
The vial?
inside the bottle would kill
Kill
things.
what?
Living creatures.
A lot of stuff does that.
Yeah, well, it is real good at it.
It would work as a poison. Or is it something that's
It would
let
have to
loose?
be. You would have to come in contact with it, yes, to initiate it.
And what would the other half do?
She hasn't seen that one.
I know. But she knows about it.
Well, the curse you bear is not complete, but I've seen that you have the other half. When mixed, it would make quite a powerful curse. And then, as soon as someone were to come in contact with the vial's contents, it would become active.
What happens?
People die.
How many people?
Well,
She's kind of looks at you hanging in the air and goes, people.
in what way would they die?
I don't know.
Would the one creature that comes into contact with it start carrying something with it to kill others?
No, they would most likely die if they came in contact with it, if they were a living creature.
So, a living creature?
I believe so.
I remember you told me all about it, but I forgot most of it.
I mean, you can.
Altoon, he's a lich. Liches aren't alive, are they?
They're considered undead.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Well, the things that he's turning, though, those would be
Yeah,
considered
get rid of
alive.
those. Just kill off the fucking orc camp. And then
Aye, but how many orcs are still themselves?
it's point.
I mean, we were in there.
This is like
There were
the old
women and
lady holding
children.
on to Scruff's neck. She's kind of going.
There were women and children. They weren't very nice, but they weren't evil by any means.
Do we need anything from Mundi?
A mint.
Take the mint out.
I'm gonna take her out of her grasp,
Okay.
set her down. I'm sorry we had to do that to you.
As you take her out, she's gonna pet you on the nose like a horse.
Thank you for your time. I'll give her 10 gold and I'll leave.
Oh, you're so very kind, young dearie. Come back and see me anytime you want your future red.
Take the back of her head, cover her entire face with my hand, and just
Your hand?
yeah.
You kiss your hand, not her?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I could cover her entire
Yeah,
face,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
As you do, sure.
I'm gonna walk away.
As
What parting gift are
she
you gonna give her,
turns to you, she
Bishop?
goes, her wrinkled old mouth like draws.
Just like 2 fingers.
just like so dry. Yeah.
Why are we here? What are we doing?
I don't know.
Every day we stray farther and farther from my neutral good.
Good
Okay.
luck with your Altoon friends and anything else going on.
When did... They're gone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did she talk to you?
Oh. Yes.
When did she talk?
It was a little after you left to go on your trip.
Did she say anything else?
No, is that your penance needed to be paid and thrice. So, better find some sad sack somewhere. Or 3. Best of luck.
Can you text me and remind me how to pay penance? We never talked about that.
Oh, man.
I shall. So, what are you guys doing outside of the tent while he's kind of slowly coming in?
I don't have that. What did you say?
Yeah. Which, has it been overnight yet?
No, this is still the same day. Yeah.
Same day.
Mhm.
Okay.
So y'all have left the other half with Potion Maker Lady. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, we could leave it with her, see what more information she can have. Maybe do a little bit of scouting on the orc camp. What do y'all think?
Yeah.
I think that is good. We need to scout, find out what we're against. I also think maybe there are people here who'd be willing to fight with us. I mean, surely there's a guard or people who could help us.
Well, I think I'd probably be the easiest to scout as an animal.
I agree with
I
that.
can just run along. We could always ask Alfred Or I'm sorry, what was that butler? Albert. Albert. Yeah. Batman's butler.
Fuck up.
Darkwing Duck's.
Darkwing Duck.
Blackwings.
Blackwing's butler. We could always get with him. To be honest, it didn't really seem like the mayor was all that useful.
I just want to say, you really missed out not having a catchphrase of "Let's get dangerous."
No. Let's get unsafe.
Let's get mildly inconvenienced.
There it is.
Alright.
So where are y'all
It's very
going?
catchy.
Where are y'all headed at this point? Y'all headed back to the tavern. Where are y'all going?
Are you talking about splitting the? Well, okay. Are you talking about splitting the party? Is that what you're wanting to do? Or like you go scout and then we go talk to Albert and see?
I mean, the less people there are, the more chance we have to not be seen.
Exactly.
I mean, that didn't
I
work
didn't know
out
if
last
you wanted
time.
backup. You know, us position the ways back, or what do
I
you want to do?
can run really fast.
Okay. You
Oh,
tell me,
fuck.
Furbolg, what is your plan?
Fuck, I actually can't run fast because I don't have all of my... Oh, yeah, no, I could become a camel. Camels are fast.
Gamble?
I'm pretty. There's got to be something better than a camel.
I'm pretty sure. Riding.
That will seem out of place in the forest.
Hey, I've been spending all my time in the forest here.
Yeah.
I think I know what's in the forest, sir.
Point well taken. Point well taken.
Roll for
It's a
camel
forest
and-
camel.
Roll for forest camel. That's a 2.
Yep.
In place. Sure. It's fine. It's great.
You feel like a camel.
In the forest.
Oh, is everybody wearing their shirts but me?
Yeah, you're the only jerk.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up, assholes.
This is our stream shirts.
I don't know about that.
This is what shirt he wears. now.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I have
Covers
noticed
all
that.
my other shirts.
Nice.
But what I'm saying is, I have something that'll help me be even sneakier. So one person means less chances of getting caught.
Okay.
Plus, I can be pretty fast in some of my animal forms.
I think that's a wonderful
What do you
idea.
think?
That's fun. While you're doing that, we'll go recruit.
You can go do that.
Okay.
I would suggest staying away from the mayor. He seemed pretty fucking useless.
They seemed,
He was scared
yeah.
and useless.
Or go see him. It might be funny.
Okay, last time we left him, though, we left Albert with him and all the money.
Malleable.
Albert's with the mayor?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Albert's
We
in
took-
charge.
You should probably go see Albert.
Yeah.
We left the safe with Albert and the mayor.
Fucking safe.
That smile, that goddamn smile.
Alright, so how do you want to do this?
So y'all are going to meet Albert, and you're going to the orc camp.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Well, let's do you guys first.
How long does this take?
What time is it? Like, what?
An hour.
It's about getting close to sundown at this point.
Oh,
It's kind of dusk.
what is it up?
So you guys kind of make your way out, leaving Wendy's ramshackle tent behind. The smell of burning smoke and tea leaves still kind of filling the air as you make your way north.
As we're walking, I'm gonna press digitation in my hands.
Yeah.
You like that trick.
There's just like this black
Nice.
slime kind of from whatever it was she ate or drank.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. So you guys make your way northward into the upper districts of Fabrice, into the finer homes. You eventually make your way to the mayor's home and go up and bang on the door. It's a few minutes before you see the kind of outline through the glass of the door. Open it up. You see standing before you Albert. He goes, "Oh, well, hello, sirs. What can I do for you?"
Sirs.
It's a polite greeting for people that you wish to respect. So, what can I do for you?
Go ahead, Bishop.
Would you like to come in?
Sure, we'll come in.
Kind of ushers you in, and off kind of left, there's like a little sitting room, some chairs and a couch. You kind of.
I'm gonna sit down, just kind of sink in.
Okay.
We've got a problem.
It would seem that way, yes.
As you well know about the whole orc camp, we told you all about that.
I seem to recall a little bit about that when you brought the corpse of my young sire to me, yes.
Oh yeah, that's
The
right.
burial.
Yeah.
It does ring a bell.
You know, your entire town was attacked, your house burned down. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
It's all coming back to me now. Thank you for rubbing some salt in that.
Oh, I'm just trying to remind you about the horrific,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
So what we're here for, Albert?
Yes, ma'am.
We would like to
Really
raise a
top.
militia to come
So
and help
good.
us, but
Probably the best.
I would like to know what men you think. Would the town's guard be good, or are there other men? And we may need to borrow gold to supply these men.
Well, I'm sure there would be a few men that could probably be raised into a militia. There's some of the town's guard still remains. So we've lost a lot in the attacks or with them taking their families and fleeing, but I'm sure the ones that have stayed would be happy to serve with you. Most of the ones who have remained are the ones who've lost family and now
Would like some
stay,
revenge.
mainly stayed on for revenge. So
Could we maybe get them together tomorrow morning?
I could send out word if you wish. Where would you have them meet you?
At the tavern would be good.
Very well. I don't know how many I can raise, but maybe 5, 6 possibly to go along with you.
What do we got
There
now?
used to be the wizard or sorcerer Eric, but he seems to have left town suddenly.
Yeah, we noticed.
So don't know much else around here. If you find anyone else, or if you know of anyone else. But gold, I can supply some gold if you need. How much do you think you need to fund a militia?
1,000.
1,000 gold?
You always borrow more than you think you need. You got a little bit to play around with.
Seems right.
I know of no such thing, but my friend here apparently, who is a mercenary, is saying 1,000 gold.
Let's see. Persuasion checks on that then? That's a
So
lot.
I'm
of-
helping.
Okay, so advantage. right?
Oh, is it just me? Okay. 15 on both. Plus 21.
Okay. He looks at you. He seems earnest and really wanting to help. Kind of side eyes you a little bit, looks you up and down. Little distrusting of you.
Of me?
Mm-hmm.
Why me?
Because you're going 1,000 gold!
Yeah. Right.
That was a very politician answer I gave. I was like, I don't know. It's all his fault.
Very well. I can supply you with 1,000 gold to raise a militia and to pay them for their part in your plan.
1,000.
Thank you, Albert.
If it will save our city, it is the least I can do. I wish there was more that I could do.
You do realize that there's no guarantee that you'll be getting that back.
I'm aware.
Okay. I'm just clearing everything out.
Should you die horribly in the orc camp with the gold on you, I
Like
understand.
Blackwing?
Yes.
Okay. I'll just make sure.
He lost all of his brains post-mortem.
Yeah. Oh.
So, what does that say about you, friend?
I'm not dead yet.
Okay, Albert, thank you so much for your trust, for your money, and
Your friendship.
I have
we will
all,
be leaving.
Mr. Skandara, I have all the faith that you will be able to free this city from the grasp of this orc infestation.
Well, thank
And should you suffer any casualties, I know that they will be for a good cause.
Okay.
Some of you may die.
But some people don't come back. Yeah.
He kind of holds the door for y'all to leave. You make your way out to the streets and begin making y'all's way back towards the tavern.
Us. Yeah.
Okay. Dalen, as you begin making your way down the road through the trees towards the orc camp, are you proceeding stealthily at this point as you leave?
Yes. As soon as I leave, I'm gonna be proceeding stealthily. But I need to know just a few things that Dalen would know, but Porter does not remember.
Beautiful.
One, how long until I get to the camp?
If I remember correctly, at a normal pace that y'all took last time, it took a couple of hours.
Couple of hours. So
At slow
stealthy.
pace, probably gonna take about 3 hours.
Okay. So I want to go to subtle pace. I want to keep a look around because I know we did see that one female with the arms.
So we'll need stealth, we'll need a perception check
Okay.
from you.
Stealth is a 12.
Okay.
Perception will be a 11.
Okay.
So I'm going very well so far. And then when I get within 30 minutes of the camp, if something happens before then, let me know.
Okay. So far, everything as you begin making your way through the woods, keeping low to the ground as you can, falling through the shadows, ever so often stopping and listening, peering around. You don't see any of those abominational creatures coming through the woods at this time. Nothing seems to have noticed you. You feel pretty stealthy
Okay.
as you go along.
You son of a...
He said the thing! He said the thing!
But you do. You feel stealthy.
He said the title! He said...
At this point, you're about 30 minutes outside of the orc camp.
Okay. At this point, I want to cast Pass Without a Trace on myself.
Okay. So roll another stealth check and add plus 10.
Okay. And I'm also... Would that... Because I'm going to wild shape as well.
That's fine. You can wild
So that
shape and then
would
make a
go.
stealth, yeah.
Okay. Because I don't want...
Because it's a concentration spell, which you can
Yeah.
maintain while in wild shape.
Yeah, I figured I would have to use the dex of whatever.
Yeah.
Now, from here, I wanted to ask a little bit of knowledge.
Okay.
Now, as far as this forest is concerned, I am pretty knowing of the area.
Sorry.
I know the forest?
Sorry.
Yeah.
You probably get to. You probably get to do it.
Well, back in the forest where I grew up.
This is not far from the woods.
What animals would be extremely around this area? Something that I believe that the orcs would take no notice of, as far as deer, elk, horse, even wolves.
Yeah, I mean, all of those things would be around here. For
Dire
sure.
wolves?
Dire wolves, probably not. I mean, there might be one. That's going to draw some attention because those suckers are big. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
So, like, they might be around, but they will draw some attention. There's mountain lions, for sure. That venture down here, more of like the puma kind of cat version is instead of like straight mountain lion might be around here. Fox, deer.
Okay. What about horses?
Yeah.
Are there horses around the area?
Not necessarily so much as in wild, but There have been some that, especially with all the things that happen in the town and that sort of thing, that have been lost from the town that are now running free. So eventually there may be some wild horse herds
Yeah.
because of what's happening.
I think I'm gonna go for elk.
Okay.
So we'll be shaped into an elk. Let me go ahead and check that off before I forget. Oh, sorry, wild shape.
Okay.
And then roll my stealth.
Okay.
Be looking at a. Oof! This dice are rolling so well for me. That'll be a 13.
Plus 10?
Yeah. Thank you, these dice.
Wow.
But I mean, I'm an elk, so
Okay, so
that's my backup here.
so you you take a second,
Hopefully, they don't like elk meat.
you focus
Everyone likes elk.
on your arcane focus. The shadows begin to kind of twist and conceal around you, like adding to your stealthy appeal. You then shift into the elegant shape of an elk and begin to run and trip and fall and kind of let out an elk.
At least they don't see day.
Yeah. As you fall just ass over to you, kind of roll, kind of pop up. You've got stuff stuck in your antlers. Nothing seems to have taken notice of you, though.
All right. I'm head around the camp. I want to go around the perimeter and see if I can find a vantage point.
Sure.
After that.
You go back easily and done enough. You kind of make your way around this camp. This camp is laid out in a circular style. There's 4 roads that enter into it. One from the east, one from the west, one from the north, one from the south.
Yeah.
The walls themselves are these 8 to 10 foot tall wooden post wall with a sentry that kind of walks the top of each one of those.
Yeah.
In front of that, you notice that there is a large ditch that has been dug. It's about 10 feet deep and about 10 foot wide.
Is that new from when we escaped?
No, it's still there. Y'all just didn't really pay much attention to it last time because y'all went down the road.
Okay.
In the areas in between the roads, there's a ditch that is dug directly in front of the walls. It's 10 foot from there to the wall.
Okay.
It's 10 foot deep, and there's one of those in between every road.
Can I see if there's any spikes or anything?
Make a perception check because it's kind of getting a little close to dusk now.
God, this dice is just doing so well. What is perception? It'll be an 11.
Yeah, there do appear to be some spikes
Okay.
in there. It's hard to kind of see at first. They're a little bit shorter, but as you kind of venture a little closer in, you kind of look down in there as you're kind of running along through this clearing. Nobody's paying attention. And you are able to see this. Looks like about 3 or 4 foot spikes down at the bottom of this thing laid out as well.
Is that everything I see around the perimeter?
Around the perimeter area, yeah.
Lakeside.
And then as you kind of make your way all the way around it, you kind of go back up on that hill where you originally came and were overlooking it with Ryder at that time. And you can see down into the actual camp at this point.
Okay.
So from this point, you can see the roads kind of come in, and they kind of curve, and then they meet. All of them meet kind of the central building that you recall seeing Blackwing escorted to after he had been not really captured. He just kind of went there with them. That's later.
That's later, yes. He did so well.
Around on the back side of that, you see the pond where you were very close to when you escaped, and you see the building where you escaped from back there as well. And then in between each of the roads that kind of come in and curve and intersect at this point, there's houses set up there. That seems to be the living quarters there in between those. And it's all kind of focusing on the central point of this building, the pond, and that building where y'all were held.
Okay.
More of the central focus of it.
Basically, I want to see. What do I see as far as creatures? The half tentacle have orcs? Like, do I see the Alhoon? You know, what do I see?
Make a perception check then.
Overall, like, where's Waldo? Is
Okay,
what
and at
I
this
want.
point, you're about a quarter mile away up on a hill, so you're pretty far away at this point.
Yeah, that'll only be a 15.
15? Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
As you're kind of sitting there, pretending to eat some grass every now and then and looking around, you watch.
Letting out an anguished elk noise at the thought of Blackwing.
You see what looks like on the walls. There's about a total of 8 orcs that man the perimeter walls in all. That kind of work in a rotational fashion on each side of the walls.
Okay.
And as you're kind of looking, you see what looks like about just regular orcs that look like they're in close to fighting shape, somewhere between the numbers of 20 and 30. The tentacled orcs, you don't see any of those. You do see up around the tadpole pond, you're able to actually see the white, because he stands out even in the night, like the kind of getting dim darkness, the white skin of the Alhoon kind of standing in the water, and it seems like he's moving his hands around in the tadpole pond. And standing off kind of the side, you see one of those creatures with the tentacly split open arms kind of shambling along the side of it towards that building at the back.
Okay. So 20 to 30 normal fighting orcs. I only see one of the tentacle dudes shambling towards a building. And Alhoon standing by.
As you're kind of sitting there watching, the tentacle thing goes to that door and opens it and kind of goes in and leaves the door open. About that time, you see the floating head of the beholder zombie, or the beholder mind witness come out, the tentacled beholder come kind of floating out. The Alhoon puts his hand on his head and the eye kind of glows. You make one more perception check.
Yeah. What's that about? It'd be an 18.
Okay. as you see this giant eye of this mind witness begin glowing this purple color, as you're kind of looking down, you see like almost little points of lights throughout the city, somewhere around in the home parts. You begin to see 2 little burning dots of purple begin to kind of peer up occasionally, almost like little Christmas lights clicking on.
So almost,
You see about
would I be right in assuming hive mind type?
You see about 10 little sets of these 2 purple eye looking things.
10 sets. Okay. Are they normal orcs?
You can't see them. All you just see is the little light kind of glows bright enough at this point as it's getting dark that you can see them kind of. It's just this small little kind of area, this purple glow.
Okay. I don't know my wild shapes well enough to look at that. I should have had a weasel. Something small to get into that building.
We're good. You don't even have to look them up.
No. I'm not gonna jump in there alone. If I get caught, I'm dead.
Just give me 5 minutes.
Just give me 5 minutes.
Just peek around the corner, see what happens.
5 minutes is all I fucking need.
Yep.
Like the alien with the.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember.
I hope you do.
Yeah. we really missed the point of having something right there on the top of his head,
I didn't think about it when we were designing the shirts.
but it's pretty good.
That would
Okay.
have been great. Yeah. No. From there, then, Nah, I'm gonna head back to town.
Okay. You, as an elk, are able to run back to town very quickly. And you get to the kind of edge of town about the time your wild shape wears off, and you come up in a little slight verbal jog.
Yeah.
Eventually make your way back to the tavern, where you see Kendara and Bishop and Zarakas kind of sitting around a table drinking.
Hi, my friends. So, how's our army coming along?
We have 6. Maybe.
There's not very many.
I love it when you joke around. You're such a funny guy. How many we got?
We have
Oh,
It could be worse. I mean,
Yeah.
at least we have something.
right. Fuck. And I'm gonna go ahead and explain that I saw about 20 to 30 fighting orcs. I saw the beholder. I only saw one of the tentacle dudes, but there was a building that I didn't want to get into and get caught. The Alhoun, tadpole, all the setup, spikes in the ditch. Anything I'm forgetting?
I think that's it.
I'm gonna relay all of that to him.
Okay.
Very quickly. Well, it doesn't seem like they're really up to much just yet. I don't really want to wait around until they do. Should we take our army there?
Well,
If those vials are what the old lady says they are, we could go ahead with our plan to poison the water hole.
I would take out.
that would stop the creation.
At least stop it, maybe even take out the Alhoun.
If not kill the Alhoun, at least take out the reinforcements.
Yeah, Loon, our friend. Did we know that in game? The Lich, that he's a Lich?
He had it in his notes.
Yeah, we know
Oh, yeah.
that.
Oh,
shit, I forgot about the Lich.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a
Loon
lich
will not
mind
be so
flayer magic
easily.
user.
But if we take away the support systems, we can focus on him. It would be better.
Well, if he's undead, wouldn't everything else that he creates be undead too?
Not necessarily, no.
Okay. Thanks, God.
No.
Oh, you did, God? It's me, Margaret.
It's me, bitch. Sorry.
No, that's. I mean, he seems to be attempting to recreate mind flayers, from what you've told me. Mind flayers are not undead, or aberrations.
That's good to know. What would our plan be if we did do this?
Floorbug, can you...
Did I mention the beholder and the hive mind thing?
No.
I mentioned the beholder and the hive mind thing.
I did that.
Yeah. So, well, that beholder may be a bit undead himself.
So the eye of the beholder.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Glowing.
I said the thing. I said the thing.
Yeah.
Ah,
So, you're saying.
Floorbug, can you shrink into something that is small enough to sneak in, but
With a
big
bottle?
enough to carry the bottle and dump it in to the pond?
I don't know. I'd have to think about it.
Like a raccoon. A raccoon would be perfect.
I
They're
could
very
probably be a
10
raccoon.
seconds.
Why? They kill raccoons? They eat raccoons?
I mean, that would probably be able
Orcs will.
to. I mean,
They
I
live
have
in
a
the
fucking raccoon?
forest. They have little hands.
That's
They
actually a
eat
really
things.
good question, Andy.
that's
Oh,
probably
yeah, it'd
not
be
bad.
great.
I can be a goat.
Or you probably could be a raccoon.
Goats
could-
have
I could
hooves.
probably.
Even if they don't have a raccoon in there,
I
if
could
that's what you want to be, you can be.
Not
We'll figure it out.
okay. I could probably be a raccoon or a fox of some sort. I can be a cat. That's for sure.
You could use stats of the cat for a raccoon.
Yeah.
That's probably good enough.
I could be a dolphin. That's probably not gonna help us here. I'm not getting in that fucking water.
Y'all ever seen the panda or the raccoon that's fucking got the cotton candy in its hand and it goes to wash it and it just disappears?
No, that's great. So, I mean, if you could get in there and get that into the water, that would cut off their reinforcements.
And may, from what they say, this poison is very powerful. May take a couple out as well.
Perhaps, yeah, you kill some of the orcs, thin the herd a bit.
I wouldn't
In
want
this
you to go.
in this village, is it? Are they self-sustainable? Like, is there things to eat in the village, or are they having to go outside of the village?
I'm sorry, what?
Can we block off supply routes to the village?
Well, I got 4 different roads in.
Yeah.
I mean, with
6 guys.
with 6 guys plus us 4, unless we bring Albert in, I don't think that'll happen. Isn't Albert getting his own standalone movie? I heard about that.
It was a good badass.
Oh, it's like a mini series.
Well,
When
I
you
don't
was
think
really
we can
impressed with
really
the Alhambra.
cut off
No.
their supply. To be honest, everywhere around there, I didn't see. There was nothing. There was nothing around there, nothing looking for me.
I mean, I know you said so. There's 4 ways out of the camp, but there is a way that we could block. I don't know. Go in there, sneak in there, block the gate, something so that they're forced to only use 1 or 2. We'd have enough men to guard that and cut off any supply that goes in. We could starve them out.
You said they have
Do they eat?
10-foot pits
Yes.
all around.
Hi. With the spikes.
Could we... You're a druid, correct?
You can't pull anything past this one.
So, I know some druids have the ability to manipulate the earth. Are you one of those?
Not today.
But could you?
Tomorrow, yes.
You can do other things than turn into animals?
Not much else.
But if you were able to...
But
Can
a
you
little
do
bit.
I can make it dark.
He does these finger gun things. I've seen
I
him.
got finger guns.
You
I've got a
remember with the
sword.
bugs?
Just it
Yes.
appears and goes away.
Nice. Okay.
Oh yeah, that was pretty fucking cool. Hey, this guy can do it as well.
Mm.
Man, it's actually really fucking cool. You should see it.
You should see it.
So,
Nice.
I mean, if you wish, I
I
would
told
do
you
it.
it was fucking cool.
He did the thing.
If you could
Now-
move the earth, how much time would you need to be able to say,
Let me look up that spell.
I'm so glad that Zarakis knows so much about being a druid.
I know, right? I love him.
It's almost like he played a druid.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Weird.
He was a
Well,
druid.
he's very old.
He
But
is.
so is he. But still.
So is he?
Yes, Firbolgs lived to be very old, correct?
Oh.
Hi, we do.
Are you very old? Are you a...
Zarakas looks like he's like 28, probably.
But he told
I
us.
mean,
Yeah,
Means
I'm
Bishop's
not
old as shit. He's like 30.
extremely old, but
yeah.
I've
Zarakas
been
looks
around the block
younger
a
than
Yeah,
couple
yeah.
times.
No, I'm just saying Bishop is old as shit.
Yeah,
30.
yeah.
So
He's making a joke.
Well,
I'm making a
No,
funny.
I get it. I'm ignoring it. Actually, I'm not. Hold on.
I heard your joke, and since it was a stupid joke, I'm electing to ignore it.
Yeah, there we go. Just add that in there.
But yeah,
What?
Don't worry about
What
it.
did you add?
yeah, that's great.
he said it several times.
DM
Make several
notes.
tallies.
Make several fuck yous.
Cool.
As far as
That's a
as
net
far as
point.
Earth
Fuck
goes, I really
Okay.
can't do much.
He's thinking about
Most
his
of those
Earth.
magics are beyond my levels. I I can mold a little bit of it, and it takes a while to do it.
How much can you move at a time if we did that?
5 feet.
All we need is 10.
Yeah. I mean, if we're just looking at covering in one...
I was thinking digging out. They have...
Go on.
Well, if I'm understanding you correctly, from each side of the road, there are 10-foot pits.
Aye.
So if we dug out 10 foot and piled that dirt across the way, now it makes one solid pit in front of their exit, as she was asking, blocking an exit off.
I don't remember the doors. Are they lift up?
The doors
draw
slide
down,
out.
Slide out.
So
okay.
they slide open,
But even if the
and on each side of the...
Yeah. I mean, yeah, there'll be a pit.
It may not completely keep them from using it, but it would make it much more inconvenient for them to have to deal with it.
takes a long ass time to just toss shit.
We could
across a
probably
pit.
put. If we think about it. You said we have 6 people, right?
We have 6 people, but
Plus
We
us
could
four.
put.
plus us 4.
You could put 2, 2, and 2 on the areas where I dig the pits out. And then
I'm thinking you dig pits on 3 of the entrances.
And
Yeah,
then we go out one.
And
Leave
then
one entrance.
the one
completely
entrance
okay.
is the one that we go through.
Yes. And bottlenecks
Or
too.
1, 1, and 1, just in case
But their
anybody
numbers
tries to
count for
come
nothing.
out.
We at least could cut it down.
Aye, this is Sparta.
I mean,
I've
if
always
we
wanted
can,
to say that.
if we can get them to group up in front of us, I can.
It would make.
Aye, you're pretty fucking powerful. I've seen it.
I can take down a group of them,
Yeah, like more than that.
but I can do it once.
Now your Furbolg thing, the invisibility.
My race thing? Yeah,
your
cool.
race
What?
thing. No, I'm just bringing up race.
I'm sorry. The fuck were you saying?
The invisibility, the only useful thing Furbolgs have. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's the only useful thing. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy and his
That was a-
mother.
Bishop, do you need to go to
That was
bed?
a joke.
Fuck you, your mother, and your patron. You little warlock son of a bitch.
Hey, whoa.
I said his patron, not yours.
Fair enough.
Is it the same?
No, I doubt it.
Then fuck his patron.
I was joking. My God.
I'm sorry you said it to my Furbolg face.
No,
Doesn't seem like a joke to my face.
You know, when you're the only one left of your race, you might be a little touchy about
is he
it.
the only one of his race?
He's the only one of his village.
One of 2.
Pretty much, might as well be.
Anyway,
Hi, what the fuck did he say over there?
Hey, you hear this fucking guy?
Gerard from the back. What's a piece of shit?
He's talking about fucking Furbolgs.
Oh, now you're talking about Furbolgs that way.
I know, we're at least 4 or 5 times his size. Fuck you, mate.
Hi, fuck you down there.
Oh, Bishop.
What were you saying?
anyway, can you use the invisible thing?
Your skin looks like bat shit.
What?
It fucking does. I think you owe me and Gerard a fucking
I
drink.
just hand you a fucking bottle.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, Gerard.
Alright then. Still fuck you.
He's fucking right.
So, the invisible thing, can you do that while you're in the... as a raccoon? Or an animal?
I can become invisible regardless of what I am.
Oh, really?
As DM, how long does that last though?
That's a good question.
I think it's a round.
I think it's as much as he wants.
I feel like it's as long
I
as
feel
I
like it's
need it
24
to
I'm just trying to...
I mean, you look like a raccoon that's like glitching. You just be like invisible. 6 seconds later, invisible.
You magically turn invisible until the start of your next turn.
So about 6 seconds. He can do it
Yeah.
in 6 second intervals.
I can do it for a very short time.
I mean, as a raccoon, that's enough to maybe dart, building
No,
a building,
I'm
something
just-
like that.
That's
I'm
the whole
just
point of being the raccoon is
To get in.
Yeah, if you start being an invisible raccoon that starts disappearing and reappearing, that's probably going to draw some
draw
attention.
more
I'm
attention
saying-
than
I mean, I can only disappear and reappear once, so
My
probably won't cause that much
Oh,
my
attention.
idea is make a ruckus on maybe the front. I turn invisible, you raccoon up to the side, I meet you there. I lift you up, push you over. While you're still invisible, I'm still invisible. You get inside, now you're just a raccoon inside. So he doesn't have to go.
Why doesn't he just go
Why
in as
don't
a
he just go
raccoon?
in as a raccoon
He
and
can
climb
climb the
over on
walls
the
as a
thing?
raccoon.
Raccoons can climb.
Hi,
Oh my god.
I got little fucking claws.
Huh.
Yeah, they're pretty.
He doesn't fucking know anything. Hey, Joe Hart!
Raccoons can climb.
Ah, what this motherfucker?
Just hand you
I'm
the
gonna grab the bottom from alright, we're okay. But still, fuck you though.
Alright, dude, fuck you.
When you started getting hostile, I went hostile too.
So,
What's that?
You talking about my race?
You talk about fur dogs.
you need a distraction.
Motherfucker.
I can be your distraction if that's what you wish.
Well, since raccoons can apparently climb, which I'm thinking about it now, yeah, they can.
Yeah.
Wait, on that you're right.
No, I see. We crunched the numbers. Yes.
Crunch the raccoon numbers.
Did you there?
4 out of 5 raccoons agree. There's that one just real fat raccoon that can't.
No, 4 out of 5 bishops agree.
I don't
that
agree.
raccoons might be able to climb.
Now there's that new shirt, Bishop. It's just like down at the bottom, like those little quotes. Raccoons can climb.
Nice. Alright.
So, we get the raccoon in. Not a problem.
How long
Um,
do you have your? Sorry, but
I mean,
how long is your?
you can make
It
it.
wanes away right at about 2 hours.
That should be plenty of time
Yeah.
to get in and
Yeah, I don't see why that should
deliver
be
the
an issue.
potion.
No,
So,
it's just-
are we wanting to get the potion in, deliver it, and then start an assault, or are we getting you out and waiting?
I say let's get him out.
If it curses everything it comes into contact with, I think we should get me the fuck out.
I believe that's the better thing to do.
Yeah, I third that motion.
So,
Yeah, he's a
And
third.
from what I understand, we will lock the
Third of
gates
the group.
and we will basically just neutralize the first gate, right? It's not a full-on assault yet.
So, we're probably going to draw some heat if we go try to start digging out these gates.
Especially with the lookouts, I think we should probably set the curse potions first,
Of course, yes.
Then we go
and
back,
then
dig out the
we
holes.
can
Wait a
start
day.
digging them out.
At least half a day.
At least maybe, yeah.
Yeah. We can stay nearby and wait till we see some movement. Because you think once it starts killing people, think people are going to start, figuring out what the fuck's going on. Either heading towards the situation to help or heading away from the situation for safety.
There's also a possibility that the orcs that are not converted yet, that they would come to they may be prisoners as well.
Aye.
They may come to our aid once they realize what we're there for.
Except for the whole hive mind thing.
But they are not connected.
But how many? See,
He saw 20 to 30 regular orcs.
fighting orcs.
Yes.
Okay.
If we could have even half of those numbers on our side.
They gotta see we have the upper hand, though.
Just saying. It is very possible that maybe we could sneak a message into the camp. We could talk, surely Alfred or somebody, maybe it's common knowledge, who was the leader before the Alhun took over. I'm sure he's not happy being second.
would I know anything about orc culture? In regards to, do they just follow who's the strongest at the time, or do they have a set loyalty?
Roll history.
I mean, if it was me,
Natural 20.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
he used to live with orcs.
he was raised
I
by
remember this one time. I had a friend growing up. He was a fucking orc. He told me all about the cultures and
So,
My favorite orc is, so.
you did have a small, like, because you're from close to this area, you've had
Mhm.
dealings sometimes in trade with this orc camp itself
Okay.
in the past. They are it's tribe kind of mentality. So there's a family that typically ran this tribe of orcs, and so they would typically be the ones that would have been in charge. And for
Okay.
someone to have taken that over, it would either have to have been to kill the leader, or some other means of subduing the orcs,
turning.
turning.
Imprisoning.
Yeah, the orcs, they they would probably have to have been either some sort of, they've killed the leader, possibly they are in control of the leader's faculties of mind and is controlling them that way. You're not real sure, but you know that there's typically a central leader, and that for them to follow someone who is not an orc is very unusual.
Okay.
Could it possibly be posing as the Alhun be posing as the second?
Well, for all we know, who might be playing tricks on the mind, making him think that he's the first. He's the leader. If they don't
They'll
see
know
him
that
as
we're
an
there, obviously. By the time that we start rearranging ground and stuff, they will know that we're there. What will it hurt to sneak a message in and say, that they can convert to our cause? If they don't want to, they don't want to. It's
We sent a message in saying we're just gonna attack.
But if they turn
Like
an
3
attack, it
days
could mean
before.
everything.
Well, I say we do the potion,
Mhm.
the moving earth,
Mhm.
and then within the final assault, we try to get some word in.
Message.
A message.
A word. Whatever.
Something.
I'm making a
Something
list.
to the general populace, the ones that shouldn't be following this monstrosity.
I can command somebody.
I'm sorry, what now?
I can go in. Oh, as long as I can see them, I can give them a command.
Mhm.
Orcs are usually not very smart or very wise. I can tell him to go find the leader of the village and relay a message.
Are you talking about the level 1 spell command?
I don't know. Hang on. Give me
There-
a second.
there-
Let me check my spell book.
There's a time frame for how long they will follow that command.
It's like
My only issue with that is, what if they're part of the hive mind, or that the Alhun may have taken over the mind
what if we
of the leader, or the Alhun is pretending to be the leader, in all of those situations. That will not work.
What if during the attack we just yell, "Hey, if you're
Hey.
if
If you're with us, fight.
Yo, what's up, guys?
It's your boy.
It's your boy.
Skinny penis.
Join us or die. That's a good.
No, not
Yeah.
join.
No, that sounds right.
I mean, join or die. It's what
Join us,
Benjamin Franklin did.
join us and die.
That's not what Man, the history.
Yeah.
Raccoons don't climb.
Benjamin Franklin did say that, right? Join or die.
Nah, I don't.
It was
I don't feel like Benjamin Franklin
you're
was
with
that
us-
kind of guy.
Benjamin Franklin wasn't in any sort of military. He-
No, it was like
He was a
Didn't-
spy.
join or was it? What was that? No, it was for the.
Now you're just making up
So
stuff special.
I say that we get the raccoon in
I
I
first,
was in Threshold.
and then
Yeah, I know what they taught you.
And
they
then,
taught senses and
after
stuff.
we've gotten the raccoon in, he's delivered this vial.
Mm-hmm.
We get him out. We can reconvene and make our plan after that, after we see what has happened.
So we meet back here.
Or the campsite we set up close by,
Oh yeah. Okay.
like Kendara was saying.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Kandara. That should be.
Wait,
I
we have a person here?
We have a cleric.
Dear God.
That would be helpful if we did.
it would be.
I know you're a paladin.
Well, honestly, this seems about the best option to me. Maybe we should get some sleep, grab the other half of the potion in the morning, see if she's found anything more out.
She
Go
would
from
have
there.
health potions for us too that we need.
This beholder that
Aye.
you saw,
Yeah.
have you met with it before?
Aye, we have.
I haven't.
He came into the village, wasn't he?
Was he problematic, or was he simply just a communications piece, as you were saying?
I don't really remember. But I feel like he was problematic. He flew a bit.
Okay.
If I were,
But I got something to take care of that.
Okay. Good. I feel like he could be a threat, so we probably need to neutralize that. If we can isolate the Alhoun, I feel like that gives us our best chance of survival.
now,
I got-
with your experience, if we take out the Alhoun, does everything else just go away?
I don't have a lot of experience with Alhouns, but I would imagine that if the orcs are being controlled by him, that would probably take care of that problem. However, a free roaming beholder is no good thing to begin with, period. So,
Is he considered flying?
Yes.
Yeah.
He can fly, yeah.
I can bring him down, no worries.
Okay.
From what I remember hearing, the beholder isn't a beholder. It's
No,
more
it's-
of an undead.
He's
Not
a
undead,
beholder, but he's got these
but,
things.
it's a fucking nightmare.
Either way, that would be something we need to.
It's fucking terrifying.
So if we can take care of that, that's one less problem we have to deal with.
I can bring him down, and we can take him out from there.
A handful of orcs, I'm not particularly concerned about. The monstrosities you mentioned, those could be problematic, but there's not much we can do about that now.
We took on one of those monstrosities in the middle of the woods. They're tough, but you can take them down.
Okay, so then I say we work on getting your poison in place and go from there.
So we'll just make a day of it.
The only thing I would like to put out to y'all is, I don't think we should take any more orc lives than we must. I really think that they're the victims in this as well. They've been at peace for 60 years. And there's no reason that they would have done this if it wasn't for something that they don't even normally follow coming in. So I just ask that you'll help me.
Very well. I mean, I'm here to help whatever you wish of me. I'll do whatever you need. But,
We are live, dude.
Yeah, too late. What? Wait.
but, I don't know if
Cheap, I got paid for. God damn it.
Now you have to edit stuff.
Yeah.
It's live. Why is it right now?
Only 2 people saw it.
Yeah.
Me and somebody else.
me.
4. I got 4
I think mine's
viewers.
still open. I don't know.
So 1, 2, 3, and Wendy's. I would say.
So, if that's what y'all would have of me do, I will try not to kill them. I was going to suggest we start a distraction on the opposite end of wherever you're going in as a raccoon.
Aye, that would probably be useful.
It might lead to loss of life, though, upon the orcs. Perhaps we can draw out some of their forces and whittle them down, get them focused on us while you sneak in.
What, the 3 of us?
Who's got their
What's that?
elephant friend?
Oh, I've got the.
Quick question. When your elephant, when it goes to where an elephant would normally die, when it goes down to 0, what happens to it?
Oh, it just becomes a statue.
Okay, so it's pretty much undying. So it seems like it would be a really good distraction.
See, it would. If I hadn't used it less than a week ago.
Oh, how long does that...
A week.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
That seems like it would have been a really
How
good
many days
option.
has it been? Like maybe 1 or 2.
Not even one at
Yeah.
this point.
Okay, I'll be right there. Alright, thanks.
Her delivery of
Oh, okay.
adult beverages is here.
Oh,
Where's Bucky?
He's sitting at the table next to y'all. Just
Nobody's even talking to him.
1,000-yard stare.
yeah, eyes just straight forward, just kind of staring over the table.
I hate Bucky. Which I'm using
Okay.
my speech of beast.
Beast speech. Okay.
Beast speech.
Sure.
I'm sorry, what is that again?
I don't know.
Speech of beast and leaf. I can communicate with beasts, and
And leaves.
I have advantage on charisma checks to influence them, but I cannot understand them.
Okay.
Oh, Bucky. Honestly, that just seems like a bit of a safer bet. You can burrow. Would you be willing to burrow and help us take care of this at home?
You're not sure. Bucky's just kind of staring at the table.
Can I do a persuasion
Sure,
on him?
yeah.
Something?
Roll for persuasion.
Alright. Nope.
What you got?
That'll be a 3.
Okay.
Yeah. I understand. I miss him as well. Oh. Okay.
Just kind of burps.
Just gonna pat him on the back.
Okay.
If you decide to help out, that would be appreciated. Okay, I don't think he's gonna fucking help us. So let's
Convene in the morning.
we get a distraction going. I go in raccoon style, release the toxin. Hopefully it takes out some and doesn't take out all the orcs. Get out and start digging.
Now,
Does anybody else have anything to add to this? Because I feel like I'm doing a lot.
well, I'm just trying to think. What was the perimeter looking like? Like there was a main gate, then
4 gates.
4 gates.
4 main gates.
North, east, south, and west. There are 10-foot ditches
Yeah.
between each gate.
No, I'm
with
talking
spikes.
like guards around the gates.
There's total of
There-
8 around the
8.
top. You said it's
8
about
guards.
2 per
2
wall.
per wall.
2 per wall.
Okay, we could deal with that. I hope.
Well, hopefully when we release the toxin, it'll distract them. That's what we're kind of banking on,
Well,
isn't
what
it?
I'm banking on is our distraction for you to get in.
Oh, I have no issue. I have no problems with that. I'm sure you will.
I mean, we could walk up to a gate, just right down the road. Kill whatever comes through the gate.
Well,
Yeah. Go team.
let's make sure it's got the tentacles before we just kill it indiscriminately.
Yes.
I mean, I can try. I just. If we're drawing the whole of the.
We'll do that.
All right.
I mean, I will try. I know, I've seen.
Okay.
It is.
There's no background noise. I don't know what you're referring to.
No, I don't know either.
That's crazy.
I can play D&D.
Yeah.
So we might.
Just put on whatever accent you like. It's fun.
You don't even have to. You don't even have to have an accent.
We have
I
the
don't.
shiny click clack rocks. Oh, natural 20.
Oh shit!
Sure, I
you too.
just wasted that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
and
This is. Don't you dare, sir.
Just absorb,
Well,
absorb the energy.
well, if that's the case, I think we got our plan about as well as it can go. I think I'm gonna go have a drink with Gerard and head in for the night after that.
Alright, sounds like a good plan to me. Perhaps your dragon friend will come through and burrow some holes for us. Or not, but
I hope he will. And as I walk past Bucky, I'm gonna give him a little.
okay.
What?
A little
Pat.
pat.
Oh, just
little pat.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
That's right. Alright, very well. I will take my leave then for the night as well, unless anyone else needs anything of me. And if you guys kind of begin, make you and Gerard drink for a little while longer before making your way to your rooms. Bishop, you're doing anything?
You okay?
Go ahead.
Kendar, are you doing anything?
I'm in bed.
Okay, Kendar's going to bed. You stay up for a little while?
Out of character.
Yeah.
How long would it take to dig up a grave?
I mean, it's by yourself? A couple of hours.
Couple of hours.
Yeah. Per grave.
Well, I still get. Well, I don't even know. How much sleep would I get?
I mean, it's early evening, night hours. It's probably 7. It's between 7 and 9 o'clock at this point. So,
Oh, I don't go to bed. Sorry.
okay.
Never mind. Never mind.
Are you good or no good?
No, I'm good. I'm
Going to
good.
bed?
Yeah.
Okay. Kendar, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go talk to Steve Rogers. Or Roger Stevenson.
Roger Stevenson.
Sorry. I'm gonna talk to Captain America. No. And I want to know how the church is doing. Not the church, the hospital.
All right.
Yes.
You kind of go over and talk to him. He goes, "It's good to see you again. Hospital's going pretty well. People seem to be being healed, and everything seems to be going well.
Okay.
Everything is proceeding well."
Yeah, no, I wasn't on J-Wing.
I don't know what's going on. Do we need to take a break?
Yeah, I think this is probably a great time to take a break since everybody's kind of getting situated. We'll be back in 10, 15 minutes. Hang with us. I think we're going to be a little crazy this first half of the episode tonight with everything going on. We'll see you guys in just a minute.
Because I don't want to metagame.
Awesome. What's up, guys? Welcome back. All right. It takes a few seconds for it to click over. Yeah, if y'all go
Do you want your phone?
No.
go to the garage for the garage secrets to occur.
Vanished.
So,
Fucking shit. It's buffering. Okay.
yeah, we're good.
All right.
So, you kind of make your way back up to your room. You wait 5 or 10 minutes. Go ahead and make a stealth check. I know what everybody's passive perceptions are. I wrote them down so I know what you're. Are you going invisible?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go invisible and then climb out the window.
Okay, make it with advantage then.
Yeah. Shit.
Fun stealths.
20. Soft 20.
Okay, cool. As you're you're invisibly sliding open of the window, you kind of turn and look in the doorway and you see Bucky just kind of standing looking into your room going,
I wouldn't have closed the door.
the door's open now. He's just kinda standing there. He kind of comes and like roots through some of your stuff, like over by the bed, and kind of.
I'm gonna go and close the door.
Okay.
Like, just put him in there.
Okay. He kind of looks at the door. Goes back to whatever he's doing. As you're kind of climbing out the window, you see him just like chewing on your pillow.
Oh, god damn it. Yeah, alright.
So, you make your way down to the ground. You're invisible. You make your way across town. The city streets at this point are pretty bare. Not a whole lot of people on them.
It's like, what, 7:30? 8?
Yeah. I mean, there's still a few people kind of heading home. Seeing there's a few workers that are still doing their job in logging wood. That they're kind of covered in dirt and sweat and making their way home. You cross across the town until you finally reach the graveyard where you've buried people recently.
Yeah.
You close the gate door. Where would you like to go first?
I guess go to Blackwing's grave.
Okay. Make an investigation check. Because I don't know if that you were here for the burial.
I was... No, I was.
Okay, we'll make an investigation check anyways, because it's kind of dark and you're not familiar with this.
Really, Craig? 9?
Okay. It takes you a better part of about 45 minutes to find Blackwing's grave.
Okay.
So, but you eventually find the area of dirt that's still fairly recently disturbed. You see a small gravestone's kind of been finally placed. And there's a small vase with a yellow flower in
Okay.
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna dig it up.
Okay, make an athletics check.
But I think since the Earth's already been dug up,
Mm-hmm.
it'd be easier, wouldn't it?
Make an athletics check. Let's see how easy it is.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Takes you about another hour and a half to dig the 6 foot deep hole.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's 6 foot deep, 6 foot long hole.
I don't need it to be 6 foot. I just need like 3.
You're digging just for the top half of.
Would that make it easier? You think?
Sure. But you can dig just a 3 foot hole.
Yeah.
Roll a d20 though for me. Here, before you roll, 1 to 10, you get top half.
I mean, the headstone is the head, right?
1 to 10, you
good.
get top half. 11 to
My
12.
intelligence is a 15!
Listen, you don't know who buried this guy.
13.
Bottom half it is.
God damn it.
So you dig down. That only takes about 45 minutes. You dig down. You're like, son of a bitch. Those are legs.
I'm just gonna yank him.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
14.
Okay. You manage to pull the small, childlike body out through the leg hole and up, and drag him out of this hole.
No, I don't even want to drag him out of the hole. I just want to get to his heart.
Okay, so you drag him up as you're standing in this 3-foot space with legs.
Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. I drag him out, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Drag him out onto the ground.
Okay. Just take a knife, cut him open.
Make it survival. See how well you cut this out.
Didn't even need to be nice.
No.
5. It was not nice.
So you cut it out, and as you're pulling it out, it just like kind of pulls in half because you don't detach all the way from one of the arteries.
Can I just grab the other half and just snip it?
Yeah, sure. Now you've got 2 halves of Blackwing's heart.
Yeah.
In a
I put him back, just dump him in the 3-foot hole, just cover it back up with the dirt.
So you don't even put him back in the coffin. You just kind of dump.
Oh,
him
is
in.
there a coffin? We put
Yeah,
put him in a coffin?
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm gonna imagine
yeah.
one of those coffins like the door opening.
Oh yeah, okay. Put him back in the coffin.
Okay.
Just shove him in there.
All right.
Just close it and put this.
One more athletics check.
This is not gonna end well. 11.
Okay, you get him. You get the small child's body back in there and close it. And so at this point, it's taking you a little over an hour and 45 minutes to get all this opened, closed.
How long is a long rest?
8 hours. So you're looking at. It's about 45-ish at this point. You've got 1 heart though.
Okay, 1 heart. Okay. I'm gonna go to Phil.
Okay, that's the most recent one. Roll an investigation with advantage.
16.
No problem. 5 minutes, you're there.
Yeah.
Athletics check to dig this man up.
Athletic.
Are you doing the 3-foot hole again?
Can I out?
This is a half-orc man.
This is a hat. Well, how tall is he?
How tall was he? Do you remember?
Oh, was that me? Was that not just a character that you made up?
It was Phil.
Because it wasn't recorded.
Doesn't matter. He's like 6 foot, wasn't he?
It's about 6'5".
Oh, shit. Yeah, okay, yeah, he's a 6'5" half-orc man down there in that hole. So go ahead and make an athletic. Are you digging half a hole or a whole hole?
Half a hole.
All right. Roll first.
I'm gonna roll.
The first one, 1 to 10, top half. 11 to 20, bottom half.
9.
Top half. Now athletics check.
Okay. 12.
Okay. Takes you about an hour to dig this hole,
Okay.
but you've let's say 45 minutes. So you only did the top. You did top half, so you got 45 minutes to dig the hole.
Okay.
Crack open the
Casket.
casket, and there is Phil.
Just gonna take my dagger.
Survival check. So many of your great skills here.
20.
So this time, you just kind of pry his arms open. They kind of snap at the forearms out of the way. You just kind of lay over against the side of the hole. But you actually this time managed to take right below the sternum and just make a small slit there. And you reach in with your whole hand and just pull it out in one swoop. And you've got a full, big half-orc heart in your hand.
Nice.
And
Yeah, I'm gonna close the casket, cover the hole.
This one's easy enough. You don't have to make an athletics check because you didn't pull them out. So you kick all the dirt back in. Takes you another 20 minutes to do so.
Okay.
So you're looking at just about a little after 11 right now.
I'm gonna look, because this town was just attacked.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna look around for any fresh graves.
Okay. You make an investigation check. Okay. Looking around, you see a fresh grave not too far from where you're at. You walk over to it. It's an unmarked grave.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna start digging.
Okay. Roll me for that heads or tails there.
16.
Okay. Get down to this one. You kind of and you hit this wooden casket this time. Just an old timey kind of wooden, like a cheap pine box kind of.
Yeah.
It doesn't open up. So, what would you like to do?
Eldritch Blast.
Roll to hit. Actually, you don't have to roll to hit. Just roll damage because it's like right there.
roll
You can just-
damage. I need 10.
Mhm.
10.
So, from the quiet exterior of this cemetery, you just see and hear this, and like this flash of green light come from a hole. As you've just splintered this casket. You see like this one mangled leg kind of there. The other one's missing. There's just like a stump now.
I'm gonna grab the one leg and just
Okay.
pull him up.
Okay, make an athletics check.
4.
As you're pulling, just fuck, leg comes off in your hand. It already been kind of blown off by the elder.
I can't like struggle to grab the hips and like
Sure, athletic checks with a disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Really awkward angle you're trying to make things.
5.
You're just like not happening. Like as you pull, like you're standing in the hole and you pull it, and like it's hitting yourself in the legs with like the stump. Like you just can't.
Can I keep trying?
I mean, I'd say maybe one more before.
One more
Yeah.
before.
You're just wasting a lot of time at this point.
Yeah, no, I. Fucking 4. God damn it.
You just can't, like, you pull this time with all your might. Like, you grab a hold and you're pulling, and it's like, comes out, and you just got this, like, handfuls of just, like, old, decayed flesh now, like, rotted flesh.
Oh, is it rotted?
I mean, it's.
I look for the freshest grave.
I mean, it's. They've been in the ground for a few days.
Okay.
It's pretty gross, and you
Alright.
just, like, pulled it off the bone that's
Yeah.
there.
I'm gonna use my hands. Just put the box or the coffin lid
Mhm.
back where it was.
There's none left. It's just.
Oh, it's.
You splintered it with that Eldritch
Oh.
Blast.
I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna cover it back with dirt.
Okay.
Prestidigitation.
Okay.
My hands.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look for footprints. Did I leave any of those?
Make an investigation check.
1.
No, man, seems
No,
pretty
you're
good. You are without a trace. No one is the wiser.
Just gonna look down. All right, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look around,
Uh-huh.
see if I see anybody like notice me. If there's anybody,
nobody at the
nobody
cemetery
around.
at nearly
Okay.
midnight at this point.
Good. Yeah. What time is it now?
It's about midnight.
About midnight.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go invisible and go back to the tavern. Go
Okay.
back to sleep.
All right.
How? You said I burn the hearts in a sacrificial.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can I'm gonna put 2 of the hearts
Uh-huh.
and then write IOU, and then what's the ritual?
Okay. So you are you doing it at the cemetery? Where are you doing this ritual?
I mean, how big do I have? I would know how big I have to have the.
It's a small ceremonial bowl.
Just a small ceremony. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the room.
Okay. Cool.
How long does it take?
The ritual?
Yeah.
Probably 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you go, make a stealth check, re-entering your room, invisible, so be with advantage.
22.
Okay. So yeah, slide back in there, back through the window. Bucky is now sleeping in the floor. There's feathers all over the room as he's just destroyed that pillow. He's taken a chunk out of the head of the bedpost. Just like, but he seems to be sleeping soundly over there. You kind of go over to the table. You get your small brass ceremonial bowl. You drop your 2 hearts in it. You write your IOU in there. You add a few more of the other ingredients, and you take a match, and smoke kind of begins to billow up.
What other
Fill the
ingredients,
room.
just for...
Mhm.
What other ingredients?
It's sage, a little bit of it's oil. It's like not like cooking oil, but like almost like black oil, kind of like what you use to like slick the floors with rogue style.
Oh, okay.
And then just a pinch of sulfur. And this burns that this the smell of burning flesh kind of fills your room. I need you to roll a religion
On religion.
for me. Yeah, you watch as the first heart is beginning to catch flame. It turns this blackish color, begins to shrivel and shrink, and these blue flames begin to coalesce around it. It gets burning bright and disappears. The second heart begins to shrivel. It's 2 halves. It begins to turn blue. It disappears. Your IOU note is sitting in there, but it has not begun to burn. It's sitting there. It's sitting there. And you see just the tiniest corner of it begin to... blue begins to coalesce around it. And as it does, the fire goes out.
Okay.
And with that, we'll bring everybody else.
All right. I was not going to desecrate Jackal's grave.
I can only imagine how poorly that was going to go.
I was not a...
Yeah, now I need Amber.
Oh, yeah, I need to leave, yeah.
Out, Amber in. You're so cultured out there with your glasses on the driveway.
Oh, classic.
Nice.
C-sections.
It's hot out there. Yeah. I figured it'd be easier just to bring you in, see if this works first, and then,
See if it works.
prayer.
Oh, my prayer? Yes, and I want to speak more with Rogers.
Okay, so first we'll start speaking with Rogers. With Roger.
Did followers of my faith come and seek you out?
Yes, they did.
Are they here in the village still?
They are moving about, doing your work as you wished.
Very good. Would there be any who would be willing to come and avenge their families?
The ones that you sent.
No, with the villagers here in town.
I mean, we probably could... I can put the word out for whoever I've seen. I don't know how many would show, but sure, if you wish for me.
I mean, I don't want to take
They will...
mothers from their beds, but if there is someone seeking vengeance, retribution for the ones killed here, I could give them the opportunity for that.
Sure, I will put the word out.
Awesome. I guess that's it. I don't want to talk to him.
Very well. Good night.
Good night, Rogers.
You go up to your room.
Mm-hmm.
Make a perception check for me as you go up to your room.
Oh man, and that one.
Okay, nothing. Also, since they're not here, they've asked Bucky to help with the burrowing. Bucky right now is currently sleeping in Bishop's room because he got accidentally locked in there. But So I don't know if you want Bucky to assist with that or not. You were off when you were talking to him.
No, I'm okay with that.
So you just
I need to explain to them somehow that Bucky, I guess, imprinted on me.
I mean, you could just instruct Bucky to follow their commands if you wish, to make it seem as if he's
Oh,
more normal.
well, can we do that?
Yeah, if that's
Okay.
what you want. Yeah.
Unless I override it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that with Bucky.
Okay.
That he can interact and follow command as normal, and unless I override.
Okay. Okay. I will make that note and I'll do that for him now.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you don't notice anything then going upstairs. You go to your room, and what would you like to pray?
I would like to pray. We are seeking to fight this Alun basically in the morning. There's a great chance for people's vengeance to spread death and hate that would glorify your name. What aid can you give me in this quest?
Roll a religion.
Or am I doing that? I don't know. I don't think it's going to be very good. $13.
As you kind of sit down at the table in your room, begin uttering this prayer into the ether. A minute passes, and then another, without anything. And then the candle on your table lights by itself. And just from the flame, you hear just a small whisper come through. You have all that you need. I believe in you.
Okay. I don't know. We couldn't take down a demon, much less an entire village with an Alun.
Another religion check. The flame grows a little bit brighter. Voice comes through a little stronger. And what is it you wish of me?
For guidance, for knowledge, for anything I can do to further your cause.
You have the instrument of Calhoun, do you not? Of Calvain?
And this will achieve the goal?
Oh, it will be wonderful. It will spread death and destruction everywhere. Oh, they won't know what hit them. And not just the orcs.
Who else will be affected?
Well, that depends on how much you use.
What do you mean?
If you use but a few drops, it would probably be the orc village, and maybe this one here. The whole bottle, and, well, let's just say the world would never be the same.
Good to know. Alright. If that's all you can give me,
Oh, I've given you so much. It's going to be fun to watch what you do with it.
Stop right. Also, while they're gone, I wrote down the name of his, I'm assuming it's his patron, Gina
Gina Vince.
Vince. Would I know anything about that person with my religion knowledge?
Roll religion.
That's not my religion. It'd be 21.
The name's familiar to you. Goddess of Vengeance.
Goddess of Vengeance.
Mm-hmm.
And would I know what would be required to be a patron of hers? No.
No. It's more of when you make the pact, it can be different for everyone.
I see. And so I'm serving the god of like retribution, and I thought vengeance as well too. So there's a
Spite.
goddess of
Yours is goddess of spite. This is a goddess
so they're
of vengeance.
basically
They're similar. They have similar goals.
okay. Cool. All right.
As you're sitting there, the flame begins to kind of dwindle and die on the candle. And you just hear the final words. Make me proud, my acolyte. I look forward to the chaos.
Just remember your promises to me.
Always.
Also, I want to replace my great axe. We don't have to roleplay and do all of
Yeah.
it. How much would that be?
For just a standard great axe? Or a magical +1?
If I can afford a +1, I will do it. But I don't know
A
if I
magical
can.
+1 is probably like 500 gold.
Okay.
For just a standard great axe, I would say probably 50 gold. And then you want to go ahead and let them back in?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, come on.
Okay, I don't have 500.
Okay.
So I need to talk to Bishop.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start running through those numbers. I also found a bunch of free copies I can find on the computer. Unlock this?
No, it's okay.
Alright!
We're good.
Hello, how are you guys? I love Minecraft 01.
What's up, man? We're good.
Good.
Bishop, I need to speak with you.
Oh. Okay.
Is he there?
Are you banging on his door? He's in his room at this point.
Yes. Wake up, Bishop. I'm not going away.
You go to the door.
I will break it down.
Oh, I'm just expecting you to open it. Jesus.
Well, God, say something.
Come in.
Bishop, I need some money.
Make a persuasion, a perception check.
Oh, damn it, Bishop. Oh, I might know something.
Fucking mosquitoes. God damn it.
I know, right? They're bad out there.
Fuck. Are they? I'm sure they were. That's why I don't go outside.
19.
I didn't feel.
Stinks. It kind of stinks in here, like something's burnt.
You also see
Oh yeah, and
part of a bedpost missing.
Yeah.
Missing.
and like feathers all over the room, and Bucky sleeping with like feathers kind of still sticking out of his mouth.
In Bishop's room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just lay on the bed.
I don't know what you're into. I need money, Bishop.
How much?
I need about 300 gold.
For what?
I need to replace my great axe.
Oh. I mean,
300,000 gold was for the
that was for
army.
expensive for the army. The army, we don't know what they have.
And you know that they're not going to spend $1,000 on that.
Hey, you're right. All right, I give you 300.
Awesome.
What time is it when?
When she comes in,
Huh.
well,
Is it like maybe 8 o'clock?
sure. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
do that right.
Okay, cool.
Oh, and they wouldn't spell anything burnt. No, she comes in late because she's been busy.
I've been busy myself.
So yeah, it's a little after midnight when she comes in.
Oh, it's a little after midnight.
Yeah,
Oh,
bangs on your door.
okay. Yeah, I hand her 300 gold, and
Okay.
then I go back to sleep
All right.
because I'm a full rest
Okay.
and full.
You might want to clean this up before Roger sees it.
No, we put a deposit. We're good. I go back to sleep. Roger owes us. We found the survivors. Just go back to sleep.
Okay. I'll go to bed myself. I do want to go change that out in the morning for a great axe +1.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and do that while we're
Sure.
doing
You
so.
go over to the blacksmith's. You see a elven woman there, working in the smithy. Hey, no problem. I can get that for you. And you great axe +1. Your 500 gold lighter.
Awesome.
Jesus Christ. It gets 800 gold. That's not bad for a +1 great axe.
Yeah, 500.
You gave 300.
Oh, okay.
She just spent a total of 5.
Oh, okay. I thought she said 800. I was like, Jesus.
No, no.
I don't know what the going rate for a +1.
Go back to bed.
Raccoons don't climb.
This is bed.
Just out the window. Just randomly.
Roll for nightmares of raccoons.
Just like roll up.
Raccoons don't climb.
No, still asleep. Fucking trash pandas. Just,
Basically.
Is that better? It's worse. It's so much worse.
Okay. So you guys wake in the morning, fully rested. Kendara now sitting at the table with a brand new shiny axe.
is Bucky still asleep?
He is meandered his way downstairs.
Oh, okay.
Does it look any different? Would we notice?
I mean, it looks, the other axe looked pretty bad. Like the blade of it was pitted up and like melted
The
away
axe
from the
that
slimes.
Didn't it negate the +1?
No, hers was not a magical axe before, so it eroded it and was taking away the damage.
It was taking
it
away the
dealt.
damage it dealt.
Oh,
So
God, by how much?
it was, well, I wasn't using it anymore because
Oh,
that
okay,
sword
yeah.
was actually better than my great axe.
Okay.
So
It was like -1 or 2.
Alright.
Damage.
That's a shiny new toy you got right there.
well, if we are going to go fight, we must have everything we need.
Oh, I agree with you. 100%.
If we're gonna go distract,
Half of it's
there's no fighting. Distracting.
it is always good to be prepared.
I said
Are you
that
coming down with
sarcastically.
the
With the black
robe-
wing?
With the black wing?
I don't think so. Oh God,
God. You hear I don't mean to bother you all, but, are you the ones that Albert told us to meet?
Yes.
no!
and
Yeah.
It's like I've brought several of my company here with you.
How many you got?
6 of us strong.
Fuck.
Aye,
There's
that'll
also
be enough
the-
for us.
There also appears to be 3 other villagers who have
Oh, really?
appeared to avenge
Oh,
their
that's-
families as well.
That's good. Who are they?
Hmm?
Who are they?
3 men out here. You might recognize them from the battle. There is.
Uninspiring.
Sorry.
So there's a total of 9 men.
Alvaro.
Do they all have weapons,
Claudio,
armor,
and Riley.
anything of the sort?
They each have like a long sword.
Okay. Do they
Know how to use
they
it?
each have armor of some sort?
No armor.
Even basic leather?
Not really. They're just carrying a long sword, and
What does the company have?
they are in like studded leather armor and chainmail.
Okay.
They have
And-
long sword and shields.
I would know how much it would take to get that for the other 3.
To put them in the same kind of armor they have,
Uniform.
it'd be 150 gold for all 3 of them total.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna give them the gold
Okay.
and tell them to go
Okay. Yeah. They
get that.
easy enough. They go to the blacksmith and she outfits them.
Okay. I'm gonna address the group of guys.
Oh,
What?
this should be fun.
Are you gonna roleplay that?
Yes, sir.
Now, you all know what we're up against.
Everyone be quiet. Listen up. He's talking.
You heard it! Shut the fuck up!
You all know what we're up against. We have inklings
Inklings, he fucking said!
of a plan.
This is very inspiring.
We
People
figure it'll
inspired?
work, but
Maybe.
it might work.
Hey, you're not fucking talking to us, you're talking to them.
We're
with your speech. We're helping you here.
We're little Jonathan.
Look, we have faith
Faith, he fucking said!
in y'all. That
In y'all!
Oh, a perception check.
it would have been a lot better if they hadn't have been, yelling and shit. Perception. Perception.
I was trying to give you
15.
advantage on
Okay,
persuasion.
cool. Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, we're all helping.
Yeah, sure. Let's
Are you?
go ahead and roll persuasion without advantage because of that speech.
No advantage? We were over here helping him.
Yeah. That it would have been disadvantage had I not been helping him. 'Cause that
Okay,
speech
yeah.
was awful.
Sounds good.
Oh,
Fuck.
we did help.
Yeah.
It was shaking me.
11.
Cool. Yeah. So what was that perception of 15?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. As you're kind of looking, you're like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, fuck.
8.
We lost one?
God damn it! God fucking damn it!
One of the villagers that has showed up is kind of slunk off somewhere into the crowd and disappeared in the middle of your speech.
You should probably get that studded leather armor back.
He owes me fucking what?
50 gold.
50 gold?
Yep.
That's a lot for
I'm gonna
them.
fucking hunt him down. No, I'm doing it.
Hey, everything in their time. Let's go take care of this
Okay.
thing.
Take away that 9.
I'm
8,
sorry.
then
I was trying to
I
inspire,
worked
not even inspire,
all
just,
night to find.
I wasn't even trying to, I was just giving a speech. It wasn't fucking
Have you let him in before, Bishop?
twice.
Twice?
Twice.
Maybe pre-battle speeches are not your strong suit.
I mean, we all knew we were gonna die the last time, but,
About this
I
time, Zarakis comes out drinking some coffees. So, how's it going?
Well, if we don't
going
scare
great.
everyone away,
It's going great.
it's going great.
Just don't tell them the truth, because that fucking ruins it.
I'm
Don't-
sure you did your best.
Don't mind him.
He's just mad.
He's just a little
Fucking out
upset
already.
his speech wasn't
He had a-
Braveheart.
He had a weird encounter last night. I don't know. There were feathers everywhere. Things were burnt. The bedpost was all messed up.
Why did you shoot
Oh,
his
that was-
bedpost?
I needed money.
That was
Where
Bucky.
do you think that
You went to
came
him
from?
for. I'm sorry.
Oh
What?
no! While you were gone, while you were off being a whatever you were, we went to Albert, and he gave us money for the cause.
Give us 500 gold.
Okay. And you
He
had
did
to
not
go
give
to
us
his.
500 gold. He gave
So
us.
you
You
had-
gave us 1,000.
So you had to go to his
He took-
room
he took-
later for some of that gold.
Full
is that-
dog. There was-
She asked me for 300 and I gave it to her for that axe.
Do you need some repair in your
Do
stuff?
you need something?
No,
No?
no,
You're good
I
on
am
equipment?
quite all right.
Alright.
I want to. Speaking of equipment, I actually want to head to the potion lady
Okay.
about that white potion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, also, by the way,
Speaking of, I'm gonna head off that way.
okay, I'll follow you. I talked to my god last night, and he warned on the strength of this potion. A few drops is really all we need. If we do the whole bottle, it could, or both bottles together, it could devastate the world.
Oh. Well, that's good to know.
That definitely seems like a balance issue there.
He said
A few drops, you say.
drops should take care of the orc. village.
So,
What if we...
the orc village or the owl?
I don't know.
What if we take like 2 or 3 drops from each vial, put them in a separate vial, and then just let him take it in?
It is up to you, the raccoon, whatever you wish to do. But me, I was going to pour both down.
Well, then he's
But he
gonna...
said
Aye,
that was
my
before I
plan
knew.
with my little raccoon hands.
That's what I saw too.
yeah.
And he said no, that is a very bad idea.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't.
I mean,
work
even
out.
we could just tie, if we did the 2 in a separate vial, or in a third vial, we could just tie it around your neck, so
They
you wouldn't
may-
be carrying 2 vials.
I mean,
They may not need
If
to be
I have
mixed
one
until we
vial.
get there.
I can hold it in one claw and still climb.
Those raccoons climb.
I am a raccoon.
It's true, I've seen it.
You know what? Thinking back.
Trash pandas unite. All right. Well, that is very good to hear. Thank you.
It'd be good to know.
That is good.
What about you? Did you learn anything from the feathers?
Oh, I learned nothing.
That makes sense.
About this time of year, bling, 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 as y'all make y'all ways. Oh, good morning, y'all. How y'all doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Ah,
Good
my
morning.
fine lady.
Hello there. So, I took some looks at your potion that you brought to me, and well, first of all, it's not really what you call a potion per se. It's more of a divine curse.
It's a curse. They're both curses.
At least part of a divine curse.
Okay.
It seems to needs to be mixed to be activated with something else, but I don't know what that would be.
Okay. Do you know anything about the curse that it might bring about when mixed?
No, not really. I just, I mean, no, not really. I didn't get into specifics off of it. I was just able to, I've got a stone here that's a divining stone. It basically tells me kind of what school of magic a thing kind of exists within, but it wasn't able to give me much else besides that. It was a divine energy, and it had some sort of necromantic curse kind of tied to it in amongst it. So,
I'm sorry, a divining stone?
well, yeah, it helps me to identify things that are not necessarily of alchemical nature. So, like magical items and that sort of thing. At least it lets me know kind of if something's magical and or what kind of school it belongs to.
Okay, so it detects the magic.
Yeah, basically, that's pretty much
Oh,
it does.
okay.
I'm not skilled in magical affairs. I make potions, so.
And you're
Alright.
good at that.
Oh,
You're
thank
good
you.
at that.
Oh, honey, you're so sweet.
Do you have two? Can I have two of your smallest little bottles?
Sure, yeah, no problem. She gives you just this tiniest little glass vials about that big. Little cork stoppers in them.
That's just good.
Oh, for that's silver. That's all.
And would you happen to have any other potions that might help us out today? We're fixing to go fight a bit of a battle.
Well, I still have this one here. She holds up a big vial. It's like probably this big around. Oh, it's this grayish, like clumpy.
Yeah.
You see like a toenail
What,
sitting.
stone giant,
The
right?
Yeah.
toenails like
Yeah,
sitting
yeah,
up against
right.
the glass. She goes, I still have this one if anybody's interested.
She
I
really
hear
wants
that
to
it
move that.
does not go down the smoothest, but it is helpful. The 2,500 gold piece for that. I also have, if you're looking for it, I have a potion of invisibility over here. That'll be 200 gold pieces for that one.
Yeah,
That'd be great
I
for
think
her.
I think I would take that one.
Now, how long does?
It lasts about an hour. As long as you don't hurt nobody and, cast any spells.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it off of her.
Alright, sure. Here you go, huh?
I'm gonna hand her 200 gold.
Okay.
Oh, you paid for it?
I'm paying for it.
Okay.
Because we have the
I have
1,000.
one potion.
Not so
of-
high and mighty now, are you?
I'm sorry, what was that?
I know that's what you were referring earlier with his money. Now you are the same boat as me.
She's saying you're a prostitute. Rox just kind of
Well,
says,
anything I can get a couple free bottles out of.
Oh, I figured we'd give it to her.
Sure.
I'm just going to ask the question. Why are we giving it to her?
Yes.
I was under the impression that our raccoon friend was the only one going in right now.
I mean, it's nice to have anyway. we have it now, so who
Very
cares who
exciting.
gets it?
I mean, you can hand it to her, I guess, if you wish. I just don't know why she would.
I mean, he has it. He has it.
Oh, okay. Very well.
Yeah.
You
We'll figure out what the fuck we're doing it with it.
your strategy confuses me.
Yes.
There's a
I'm
madness.
confused
to
by
my
your
method.
tactics.
I believe that wholeheartedly, actually. All right. Well, very well. Y'all, is there anything else I can get for y'all?
Do you have any health potions left?
I think y'all cleared me out yesterday.
Cleared
I don't
us.
have anything else.
Clear out. Okay.
Do you have any other potions at all? Any other magical artifacts? Anything at all? Anything at all?
We're a bit nervous.
No, I think I bought pretty much everything I got that is probably worth anything right now for at least what y'all are going into. So I hope it's helpful.
Thank
Okay.
you, Vero.
You're quite
I
welcome.
thank you, madam.
Y'all just take care.
No, yeah, we leave.
Okay, don't go.
Or I leave at least. That.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Have a good one.
Oh, strong silent. I like that.
Okay.
Aye, so do I.
Now Eric's shop was just cleared out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He took care
Eric
of
is long
Fuck.
gone.
All right. And
With
there
our money
was.
and our poison.
it.
So
God damn it.
I had some rope.
We're gonna need to
Can
find that guy
I
some
I
point.
would try to make like a little I don't know, like necklace or any. I want to hook up the little bottles so that the raccoon can wear them.
Sure. Yeah, that's.
So
that's
I do
simple
that and I hand them to you.
enough. You have a necklace that has 2 small vials on it.
She said
Oh, okay.
that
Cool, cool.
when they were together they'd be activated. So I feel like we should keep them separate until we're ready to activate it. I don't want you to get hurt.
Alright,
many-
this is what your god told you.
That's what she said.
And how many
She-
drops?
Who's she?
Well,
The
The potion lady?
She said
Wendy.
that they would have to be mixed together to be activated. No, Vero said it.
Beru.
Ver-
I thought it was Wendy.
Aye, that's a
Wendy
good
is the
idea.
potion-
Thank
yeah,
you.
is the fortune teller lady.
It's
with a
better
T.
to be safe.
Oh, okay. Now, how many drops are in each vial? Enough? Probably enough.
I
The
would
whole
say
bottle will take over the whole world. So I say like
said
2 drops.
2
I
drops. Well,
He said
did
a
your
couple
God
of
tell you
drops.
about how much a couple of drops would take care of?
He said a couple of drops would affect the orc village.
True drops of the world.
I don't know if that means just the pond or if that means everything. But according to Wendy, you have to touch it to be cursed.
Is that their only water supply?
I have no idea. I hope not. They'd be drinking tadpole water.
Well,
Roll an intelligence check.
Oh. Shouldn't our smartest person?
No, because
Yeah.
you're the one that's telling what someone said in the past.
Oh,
Smartest person. Oh, wait, that's me.
that's you. You're the smartest person.
I'm the smartest person!
Everyone rolls better than me. So.
oh, calm down, teacher.
17.
Wendy said that someone has to come in contact with it once it's been mixed to activate the
That
curse.
someone has to come in contact with it.
So we could mix them. That's what I
Oh.
said. Mix them in a vial. And then
So we mix them in the vial and then drop it in the lake.
not even that. We gotta fucking.
Someone, I mean, do you think the tadpoles would count for that?
I don't think so. I really don't.
It's a living creature.
But it's not a someone.
I think you're just splitting hairs at this point.
See, I think God is splitting hairs. Would split hairs on this. This is something that would be split hairs of. Splitted hairs, if we will.
Split ends are.
Well, either way, we should come to an agreement. What do y'all think? Throw it in the lake, throw it at the Alhoun.
I don't think we're going to get to the Alhoun. And I don't think the Alhoun will be affected because
Either way.
It
would
might
have to
not,
be
but the
something-
curse will come about.
My vote stays to stay the course. Is
I think that we're overthinking this at this point.
Sorry, what was the course? The lake?
that was our plan, correct?
Yeah,
It's in the water
that's
hole.
that's what I'm saying. Bishop, what do you
Just
say?
gotta fucking hope and pray to whatever God you choose.
I mean, you should
That's-
probably pray to your God. That's who you get your powers from.
Whoever God you choose. That's
He's very
I'm making
clever.
a joke.
Yes.
That's,
Fucking
yes,
shit.
so funny.
Fuck you.
It's a pun.
It's a pun.
Fuck you, Johnson. It's a pun.
Is it a pun, Bishop? Because fuck Johnson. Yeah, I agree.
Just gotta hope that some non-orc character comes around.
Well,
Yes.
the only one that really seems to be touching the lake is the Alhoun.
I feel like that there's going to be variables no matter what we do, but we have a solid plan with what we have.
I hope we
That's
can
all
save
right
as
with the
many as we
chance.
can, but
My God also did say that everything that we have is everything we need.
Really?
That's what he said.
Okay.
well,
I mean, I
Well.
don't know. That's what he said.
are we ready then?
Who is your God?
Who's your God?
My God is Genevieve.
Oh, the goddess of vengeance?
Yes.
Care to elaborate on that?
I mean, Goddess of Vengeance.
Should we worry of you?
No, not at all.
Zarakas is looking at you as you say that.
Can I insight him?
Sure.
It's a. But what?
And,
Oh, you're
and
loose
who do you
cannon.
seek vengeance against?
Exactly. This is what I want to know. There's an agenda writing on here.
I mean, I don't seek vengeance.
15 is my insight.
I don't seek vengeance on anyone.
But you pray to the goddess, and
I didn't say I
apparently,
pray to her.
well, you have to provide some sort of sacrifice or whatever that old woman said.
Penance.
Penance.
Yeah, I did that.
You did that?
Yeah.
And that was with your chickens and your whatever was going on?
Yeah.
This is what it's
roll either persuasion or deception.
Okay.
On that. 'Cause she's rolled insight on you.
13 inside.
Okay. Right, this is a 21.
13 deception.
Okay.
I was at 15. Or do I need to
So
read it?
everyone is kind of eyeing you. Y'all kind of get the sense he's telling you the truth,
But not all of it.
but not all the truth. It's
Again.
truth within a lie.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you, Versace.
And Zarakas looks to you and he goes, and if I recall correctly, Nezroth? Was it?
Nezroth? Yes. The goddess. My people worship her.
That is the goddess of winter, storms, is that correct?
Yes. That was the church I was raised in. My blue markings mark me as a priestess of her.
Why, you're a priestess.
Yes. Where do you think my followers come from?
My apologies.
I'm sorry, I thought this was common knowledge. I did not know that this was a secret.
I've spent a lot of time in the forest.
My herbs. Be
I
quiet.
knew. I was aware.
I knew nothing of the priestess.
Yeah, I didn't know either.
Oh, well.
Oh, would
That's cool.
would I have known? No, I don't think I would have known.
No.
My
They were
village-
very remote.
my
They were very
tribe is-
isolated.
My tribe is pretty isolated.
Like
Yes,
you were,
yes.
like basically your tribe was here, Dalen. Hers would have been like up here in the mountains, quite like several hundred miles
Oh.
away from you.
So y'all are better than us, above us.
I
Higher
didn't
than
say that.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
But-
kidding. I don't even say that. I know. I'm
I
sorry.
take it back.
And hers are.
Yeah,
I just
Here.
my bad.
She-
My
from the
bad.
town of your tribe. The fuck, mate!
It's almost like don't fucking worry yourself. He's just going off about bullshit again.
Almost like
Hey.
Alright, then I'm watching you.
she's looking
He's
at
a
me.
phone out the window just drinking. Like, kind of bleary eyed, just staring at you.
Oh yeah,
God love you, mate.
I love you.
Now
Be safe.
if we give
What does he want to
Gerard.
go to his temple?
if we give Gerard
As soon as he's done drinking, it could be a fucking minute.
if we give Gerard a shield and
He's not gonna fight.
he's not gonna fight.
Yeah, don't even.
He ran from the last time when his brethren were being
that's right.
slaughtered. Why would he take up arms now?
He did.
Yeah.
Alright, so, are we ready?
So ready as we're going to be.
Lead the way, priestess.
Your God says we have all we need.
That's what he
So
said.
lead the way.
It was that one guy though that tipped the scale.
Come in.
The one dude that wandered
One day he was all like, well, we're gonna try. If that worked.
the one villager that wandered off in y'all's armor that y'all bought. So y'all now only have 8 people instead of 9.
We kind of have a plan. It might work. We'll see what happens.
What was the names of the extra 3?
You want to know the one that wandered off?
Yeah.
His name was Riley.
Riley?
Oh, of course it was Riley.
Fuck you, Riley.
It's the
Right.
name of my fucking niece.
Riley's fine.
Neat.
Baby.
Fine.
Neat.
Baby niece.
Great.
We'll take.
Thanks.
We'll take care of him later.
I don't know why I said that. Anyway,
We'll give him a very stern talking.
she's cute as fuck, but you know,
So y'all
he's not
walking,
gonna fight.
heading that way at this
I
point.
can tell you that right now.
Okay. So as you guys begin heading out of town, the
Dear Lord.
6 guards and the 2 villagers kind of fall in behind you and begin kind of marching along behind you.
Awesome.
Are we, just to make sure, we'll figure out how much detail we're actually doing this, do we need to buy rations and crap and all that stuff? Are you okay with just assuming
I'll
they brought
I'll
their
assume that
crap?
y'all have bought y'all's rations.
Okay. I just didn't want us to get there
How-
and you're like, well, what are you going to feed
How
them
many?
with?
How many days ago of rations are
Annual
y'all
stuff.
prepared for?
I'm assuming, I mean, if we're
4
going to
days.
starve the
Oh no, never mind.
if we're going to toy with the idea of starving these people out, I figured it'd be at least a couple weeks worth.
Okay, so you'll probably need a cart then as well.
Right.
Okay. So we'll assume you'll have a cart and a horse that is carrying y'all's rations, supplies, camp equipment, that sort of stuff then as well. For y'all's money, I would say mark off an extra 25 gold
Oh, is that it?
to cover
Oh,
that.
we need 1,000 gold.
My bad. What is that?
Okay. So y'all are making your way down the road. Cart. Who's driving the cart?
I'll drive.
Okay. Cool. So you guys are making your way. Roll an animal handling check just for fun.
Fucking. Wasn't expecting that.
Hey, I can talk to animals now. I want to tell the horse something.
Okay, go for it. What would you like to tell him?
Oh, good. 21.
I want to tell him that Bishop is, I don't know, basically he's a horrible person. He hates horses. and
Really?
he-
Why would you do that?
I don't know. Because it's funny. We have a long way to
Okay,
go.
roll with disadvantage then. So
Who,
you roll,
me?
yeah, so roll again.
Oh, okay. 18, not 21. 21.
Okay.
Good God.
That's with
You're amazing.
Just like the nuts.
You, the horse is a little unruly.
He's
but, I
very
mean,
good
you-
with that bridle
You're,
and stuff.
you're a cowboy.
I give him a sugar
He-
cube. And
He's going along. He kind of jerks at one every now and then. He's not being completely cooperative. Definitely a lot more farting than is probably necessary. But you know,
What the fuck?
just that tail is up in the air the
Fucking-
entire time.
God damn it. You stupid fucking horse.
While we're traveling, I'm gonna go ahead and
Fucking
take
animal.
the black vial, put 2 drops in
Okay.
one of the little vials. Take my white vial, put 2 drops in one of the little vials.
Okay. All right, you guys travel for about 2 hours down the road. You're about 30 minutes outside of the orc camp. Where are y'all wanting to set up y'all's base camp?
Here seems about as good a place as any.
Well,
Unless we want to go up on that hill.
that's what I was thinking. The hill that was several miles away.
Yeah, where you
Oh, you ain't never been there. We were up there when we saw a guy tell us to take us. He just wanted like 5 minutes. Let's head up that way.
Oh, okay. That's good.
I'm gonna point him in
Okay.
that direction.
You guys make your way up on top of that hill and begin kind of setting up camp. Takes about another.
Are you
45
going or are
minutes
you
to an
staying
hour.
down here? You're fixing to go down there?
Well, I figure whenever we do the distraction,
Okay.
I'll go
Well, either
at
way,
the same time.
before you leave, I guess I could do it. I don't know what my time frame is on that. Hang on.
Go ahead and give the invisibility potion to her. Because if we run up, I'm going to be invisible. Like, just.
Okay. I don't want to do it now, but I just want to make sure I don't miss it when we do leave all this stuff. I'm going to bless him.
Okay.
So you'll get +4 to any skill checks you roll.
Any skill check?
Or any.
Awesome.
Hang on. Do an attack roll or a saving throw.
Attack roll or saving throw.
Yeah, I guess if it's the purpose of a distraction. Just being invisible. She's going to stay
Roll or
behind. I'll
saving
watch the card.
Is that a D4?
Me and this horse, yeah, it'll be a D4.
Alright.
You have it for a
Got
minute,
this.
but it may need to, if you're found, it may be.
All right.
for-
So
Okay.
The distraction group is you, Zarakis, Kandara, plus the other guards
And
and stuff.
I mean,
And so you're going to try to sneak in.
Yeah, I wanna sneak in, which I've seen an aerial view.
Yeah,
So I
you
know.
you kind of know where you're.
Okay,
Okay.
can I see the map real quick?
It's a map.
now
It's a map. Which one's the lake?
Lake is right here.
Okay.
we should
I want to sneak in on the side
if we
closest
die,
to the
we
lake.
should just start there.
So right there, yeah.
like
yeah,
if
yeah.
we die, it just burns all.
So I figure they would be on the opposite side.
The hill is right here.
Very
So
negative.
you-
Uh-huh.
so you
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
They
So I'm gonna go around.
we kill ourselves.
All right, so we'll take care of your first little bit first and
Mm.
get you to the lake
Dear God.
Okay.
if you can make it. All right.
Yeah.
So the groups begin to part ways. You
Mhm.
head off one direction. They head off the others towards the gate. What are you doing?
Okay. Which, of course, I would talk to the other group about
Right.
timing because I've already made the entire rounds of the perimeter. I already know about how long it takes to get around it and all that.
You're kind of. We'll say that you
So
made your
we're
way to the.
syncing up our watches.
We'll say that you made your way around to the woods on the far side where you want to be,
Yeah.
and eventually you start begin to hear commotion
Okay.
coming from the other side of the village. You see sentries and stuff moving out that way towards
Okay.
where they're at.
I am going to drink the invisibility potion.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm a wild shape into a raccoon.
Okay.
Which you said you wanted to use the cat.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
They're so cute. Beautiful hands.
I'm so kitty.
Do you talk
Wild
like
shape
tree?
into the cat.
Okay.
Okay,
Stealth
raccoon.
with advantage.
Talks for trees. Makes sense. He's a druid. He likes trees.
I
Mm.
we
Stealth is plus
Root. Come
Not
on,
gonna lie,
raccoon.
I cried at that
That'll
point.
be
You
a
cried at that moment?
18 stealth.
Not
Okay.
cried.
Okay.
Well
cried.
done. I well done. Sorry.
I'm gonna, with the two things on my neck, I'm gonna climb up the wall, scare over, trying as best as I can to stay out of sight of
Okay.
anybody. Dart around the building, zigzag pattern for any T-Rexes.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna head to the lake.
Okay.
Okay.
So you down your potion, you
Mm.
shift into your raccoon form, and you begin heading towards the wall. As you get to the wall, are you gonna try to go through the gate, or are you going over?
No, I'm gonna go over.
Okay, make me an athletics check
Okay.
with advantage because of your
Because
raccoon
raccoons
climbing
climb.
ability. Which would be strength. And, you could do athletics or acrobatics at this point, which would be strength
Okay.
and dex based.
Yeah, because strength of the cat is
Yeah.
shit.
So you can do dex on that. That's fine.
All right. That'll be a 18.
Okay.
Plus your 4, don't forget.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
It's not
yeah.
a saving throw.
Oh.
It's just an
Ability check or
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
so it's saving throw or attack rolls.
Yeah.
Yes, sorry.
So you
I'm just so used
you
to
climb up and scamper up on top of the wall and drop down silently. As there's an orc standing right here next to you, and one standing right here next to you, both looking off in the direction where the commotion is. You slowly scamper down the one and begin making your way building to building. You're in a small open area and you zigzag, cut back and forth. Just you go about 5 feet this way, then 5 feet this way through the open clearing till you get to the next building.
It's dinosaurs.
You begin kind of scampering along. Make a perception check.
Okay. That's my perception in this. It'll be a 17.
As you get to this set of buildings that are kind of by that big circular building where the pond is right beyond it, you see the doorway open out and this the white futuresque picture of the Alhoun with the tendrils. He kind of steps out and looks towards where the commotion is. Eyes flash up. You hear the as this beholder begins floating down the way.
Okay.
You sit there for a second as the beholder gets a little closer to you. As it's going to pass right down the street by you as you're kind of pressed up against the wall in your invisible raccoon form. The beholder gets about right next to you and it kind of stops for a second. The eye stalks. And then it kind of keeps going. The Alhoon's eyes flash for a second and he goes back inside and closes the door. You scamper close, right along the wall, next right underneath the window of the Alhoon. And you're next to the pond. What would you like to do?
Alright. I'm gonna take the balls off,
Okay.
pop the tops. Raccoons have opposable thumbs, right?
Yeah.
That's a
Do
thing.
they?
No, they have something close to it. They have
That's-
fingers.
They,
They have
that's
little
all we
hands.
chose.
They look like little hands.
They can.
I'm gonna mix them together,
Okay.
drop them in the lake.
Okay. So as you mix them together, you see the vials and stuff kind of become visible. Not you, but just the vials. You take the black and you pour it into the white. It begins to swirl and make this gray concoction. And as you drop it into the water, you kind of see it. Almost like the ripple effect, but it's faster. As it goes out through the water, you see a tadpole go bloop to the surface. And then bloop, 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 bloop. You start seeing hundreds of these tadpoles all of a sudden rise to the surface. And then you see this flash of bright white light and this shockwave that goes out
Oh.
from the center of this all through the entire town of the Orc Village. As you guys are embraced in battle, this shockwave blows through you as well, continue out into the trees in all directions. That's where we'll leave off with you and pick up with you guys.
Oh God!
Real quick.
Set him down. Walk away.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Just wanted to throw that
Also,
out there.
before we go any further
Weirdly
away
enough.
from you, though, make a Constitution saving throw.
Is the con of the shape I'm in?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's physical, right?
I mean, you're fucking.
Saving throw?
Saving throw, so you get a +4.
He's a. It should be okay. He's a fucking raccoon.
Sorry.
They can eat anything.
That'll be a 9.
Fuck.
Okay, cool. That's good to know. Thanks.
Should have used that one.
All right, awesome.
Damon better not die. Fuck this, I'll quit.
All right, so let's go to you guys.
I ain't watching fucking kids anymore.
You and Dalen part ways, begin making your way right down to the road and begin brazenly walking towards the front gates. You, Zarakis, and Bishop side by side. Eventually you begin hearing the calling of orcs from the front to the back of from the 2 sentries. You watch the arrows into the ground as y'all continue to walk forward.
Oh, that's badass.
There's like 30 or 40 feet in front of you. You're still out of range until you get right to the edge of those arrows. You all kind of look at each other. And this is where we'll roll initiative.
9.
Cool, cool. Hold on to those for just a second while I...
Yeah. Well, Zaraka will get everything. He's not wrong. You seen that fucking sword? Oh my god. See how this works.
Wait. Oh, so you're like.
What? No, we rescued Dalen's friend, and I didn't do shit.
Alright, okay, now what'd you get?
You bonded?
I mean, I guess.
3.
We
It's
killed
just not
things
really
together?
happening.
Bishop, what you got?
9.
This is just all in your head. It's not really happening.
We killed things together? So I guess.
Oh,
Sure.
Alright.
well, he's kind of an angel with the feathers. I don't know.
Battle map, battle map, battle map.
We've been playing for almost over 3 hours now.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first combat we've had.
Oh, it's 10:41.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
May go a slight bit late, not too much, hopefully. That's gonna be the gate there.
We hung out with Wendy for a while.
Yeah, y'all spent a lot of time there with Wendy. Sorry about that. I gotta get by you.
She was really fun.
See what's something.
Like as we're walking down the fucking what is it?
Okay. As orcs begin charging out to the front gates towards y'all.
Far away are we? I don't know. Okay, go. Bishop, get your ass over here. Okay, by the rock.
I know I'm not gonna die.
I'm gonna sit by the rock.
Attack those. We can put that guy up there somewhere. At the front. This guy.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Like that?
Alright. It's this turn. Okay. We'll say this is their turn, all kind of filing out right there, because they all kind of rolled better than y'all. Rolled terrible.
Of course we did.
The first one up, though, is Zaraka, so y'all's group. He rolled a 12 on his initiative.
Oh, good.
Good old Zaracus.
He kind of looks to y'all as the gates have opened up, and this horde of orcs is beginning to pour out of it. So are we sparing these? Killing these? What are we doing?
Dalen's not here, kill him.
He looks to you two.
The point is to save ourselves.
Very well. So he's going to walk up 5, 10,
You fucking
20,
assholes.
25, 30. He's going to walk right up to the front here.
What is that?
As we're walking up.
Oh my god. Alright, we're going to get copyright now.
That's enough of what you had, son.
He goes, alright, can only do this once. As he raises his sword above his head and just slams it forward, and this cone of ice just erupts from him out towards all of them.
Oh, good thing they're in a cone shape.
Yeah, well, got him right at the gates, so.
Oh, God.
Um,
I can't do that. Can you do that?
No.
Oh, we're fucked then.
You have other talents, Bishop, I'm sure.
Fail.
Oh. Just
I don't know what Bishop does,
Yeah.
but other than Eldritch Blast.
Alright, well, all of them fail except for one.
Oh God.
Jesus Christ, 13,
Hello.
18,
How are you?
22,
I don't
25,
want to talk to you.
28, 29 points of cold damage, halved for one of them.
Oh, good.
Okay, well, alright, cool. So, we can take out all those guys.
We might be okay now.
Yeah, wow, that was painful for them. He just mopped the floor with all those dudes. They're all still frozen there in place, just like they almost look like ice statues as this just giant cloud of ice and cold air goes out. Most of them stand there in place and then begin to crack and fall and just shatter on the ground.
Horrifying.
Bishop. Ah.
Jesus Christ, man.
Seems like they should say yours.
I remember fucking getting teleported and the mix.
That's true. Every time.
Hold on, sorry. It's taking all these people off of the initiative order now is ridiculous.
Eyes of the beholder.
He just have
Oh. Seems like they should save the orcs. Cough, cough.
And then that'll be 14 is that one.
We tried.
Quote.
Okay.
Damon's not here.
Bishop, you're up. You're up first.
All right. Eldritch Blast this one.
Go for it. Roll hit.
18 plus 6, I believe.
Yeah, that'll hit.
5 points of damage.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Pandara, you're up after that.
Oh, and I'm gonna run up. Sorry. I'm gonna run
Yeah.
up here.
Okay. So you said 5 points of damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna run up. Because I can't run into them, they're too far away. And I'll throw a javelin at that one.
Which one?
That one.
This
over
one
there.
on the deal up here? Okay.
I like where Zarok is back up.
Okay, so.
I'm sorry, I find that funny.
What's the matter?
Oh, it's just,
He's got the giggles.
no, it's Zarakis is like backup character, and we're just taking out the sides.
Listen, he has one big AoE move he can do.
Oh, I know.
Getting there. Sorry, it kicked me out. Alright, going to throw the javelin
Okay.
at that one. It would be a 20, so that's going to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
And only 5 points of damage.
Okay. As you step up and hurl the javelin and it slams into the thigh of the work on the wall and it lets out a
And I'm going to yell,
mm-hmm.
stand down. We are here for the Ahun.
Okay. Neat. Alright.
that a tentacle guy or is it just a normal?
Yes, these are tentacle guys.
Okay.
Hence the reason they're the only ones still alive after
I got you.
after catching
Oh.
that
How
block.
many of those were? How many orcs were there? How many orcs were there before?
Quite a few.
Quite a few.
Yep.
Okay. Well, great job, Zarok.
Uh-huh.
Dalen's gonna be pissed at you. Sorry, Dalen's gonna be pissed.
As
at
this one gets
us.
about right here, I need you and Zarakas and Kendara all to make intelligence saving throws.
Soft 20.
That is not a great roll.
It's not a great roll?
Not for Zarakas.
Oh, no.
21.
That is an 11. He fails.
Oh fuck.
So as this thing walks forward, these shockwaves of energy just kind of seem to blast out from its mind. What'd you get?
21.
And you were over.
I
Y'all
have
both.
20.
Y'all just shrug off the effects. Zarakas looks a little dazed, though. Well, these two are gonna step up next to you there. That last one.
Which one did that?
This one here. It's going after Bishop.
Okay.
I'm going to make 2 attacks at you. So that is 17 to hit
No.
and 10 to hit.
No.
Okay. You take 11 points of slashing damage as these claws come raking out across your chest. The second one's going to attack you twice.
Upgrade.
That's a 14
No.
and a natural 1. So I'm assuming neither one of those hits you. The 2 on the wall now are going to begin shooting arrows at both of you. One at you and one at you. 22 to hit you.
Yes.
Okay. That is 3 plus 3. 6 points of piercing damage. And a
Goddamn.
22 to hit you.
Yeah.
And that is 7 points of piercing damage.
Oh god.
That is there.
There's no way you're almost dead.
Not almost, but more than half. I'm
Yeah.
heavily bloodied.
How?
Just begin to see.
11 and then 7. That's 18 points of damage. Oh my god.
I forgot. I have Bucky.
Oh yeah, Bucky.
Okay.
Oh my Christ, Bucky.
Then, as this, you see the beholder coming down the street, and it just seems to make eye contact with each of you, and it is going to fire off.
Nope.
Can't see me.
3 attacks.
Just like peeking through my fingers. Just
Hurry up, raccoon.
oh god, we just started. I don't know if we can handle it.
So I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
I need you to make a Dexterity saving throw.
17. My con save.
Okay, you're good.
23.
You're good as well.
Look at you, Bishop.
Look at me. It's the best roll I've had. Wow.
So inspired sitting next to Zarakas, your buddy.
Zarakas.
I gotta make it look cool.
Okay, so each one of you is slammed with a different colored ray. But even in the stun state, Zarakas seems to dissipate, does nothing, and you shake all of yours off as well. Brings us to Zarakas. Natural 1, he does not make his save. Bishop, you're up.
Sword's gonna appear
Okay,
in his throat.
roll to attack.
19 plus 6, I
That'll
believe.
hit. That'll hit.
7, sorry.
Roll your damage, sir.
getting to it. Fucking 6. God damn it.
As the sword appears, it kind of slashes the side of his neck, and he begins to bleed. He's looking a little bloodied.
Oh, wait, no, I can't do that. Never mind.
Kandara, you're up.
I am going to attack
Okay.
with my new shiny great axe.
Okay.
That would be 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
And damage is 16.
Cool. So as you, this one, its claws try to rake out across you.
Oh, yeah.
They scrape across, just splash off your arms, and sparks. You just take your great axe and just taking his head clean off.
And I'm raging.
Okay. Cool. Brings us to the one that's on you. He's going to try to attack you again.
Oh, is he?
Yes. That is a natural 15 plus 6. So 21.
Yeah, you hit.
And the second one is a 20.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay. It's not a great damage roll. So you take 11 points of slashing damage on the first one. And 10 points of
down.
damage on the second one. Alright.
I'm down.
Cool. Alright, the other two orcs now are going to focus fire on you.
Okay.
It's like not enough. And it was like a 7. And the next one is going to be like a 24.
That one hits.
So it's 5 points of damage halved to 2.
Okay.
Okay. Kind of up here on the wall now. He's going to make 3 array attacks. 2 against you, 1 against Arrakis. I don't know why I rolled a d20, that's not what I need to roll for him. It's a 2, so that is going to be... Make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom is 19.
Okay, and then make a strength saving throw.
Wisdom strength is also 19.
Okay, so both of these rays slam into your chest, no effect. One slams into Zarakis' chest, and he's lifted 30 feet into the air and then dropped.
Onto the thing?
He just is lifted straight up and then dropped straight down.
Oh, okay.
12 points of falling damage. Okay. I will believe gives him another chance to save on his turn, which is now his turn. Natural 19, so it's a soft 20 on the intelligence saving throw. He is now no longer stunned, but that's his turn. Bishop, make a death saving throw.
Alright. 12.
Okay, it's a save. Kandara, you're up.
Yeah, it is.
I run forward to the other tentacle guy,
Okay.
and I'm going to hit him.
Okay.
Cocked. Cocked again. That will be 24. No, 25 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, not good. 7 points of damage.
Okay, as you run across and slash out across his stomach. He's looking heavily bloodied though.
I'm going to dump divine. I'm sorry. I'm going to smite.
Okay.
So another 13 points of damage.
Okay. Cool. So as the slash goes across, he looks kind of heavily bloodied, and the wound begins to glow with this divine energy. And then it just, the top half of it explodes off in just like a juicy, like water balloon-esque explosion. Okay.
Pimp walking.
She got a little bent. The two orcs are going to fire one at you and one at Zarakis.
Alright.
It's a 24 to hit you.
Yeah.
And a 14 to hit Zarakis, which is a disadvantage because he's on the ground. 10 to hit Zarakis will not hit. You take, that's 5 plus 3, so 8. 8 cut to 4 points of damage for you. Brings us back to the Mind Witness, which is going to fire out 3 rays. Again, 2 at you, 1 at Zarakis. So that is, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I get advantage on that. No, wait. Do I get it?
You get advantage on things you can see as a barbarian, so yeah. So you get advantage.
I had that last time. No.
18.
Okay, you're good. And then make a strength saving throw.
When I'm raging, I get
Advantage on that.
strength. Okay.
That is 5. So he's make a con save and be stunned for a minute. Sucks. Con plus 4.
I got it.
It's a 6. Nope, so Zarakis is stunned again.
Damn it, Zarakis. An 11?
Ooh, for no.
He sounds so excited.
You're going to be picked up and moved and dropped into the pit. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as you're falling.
Oh. 15?
Okay. So you'll take half of this.
But you're also raging.
So 19 points of damage, halved to 9, halved to 4.
Always be raging.
Always be raging.
Zarakis gets a save at the end of his turn. Nope. He's still stunned. Bishop, make a death saving throw.
19.
Alright, 2 saves. Kendar, you're up.
Oh, thank Christ.
2 saves, no fails.
It's the second character. I can't do this.
So much.
Can I, if he's stunned, could I, like, pick him up and put him on the back of,
I'm not playing D&D anymore.
Bucky?
This.
Or no?
Zarakis?
Yeah.
That'd be your action, but yeah. Calm down over there.
What are you?
What are you doing, Kendar?
Doing a bit.
Oh no.
God
I mean-
love you.
You're currently in a pit, by the way.
I know.
10 feet down, so you're in half your movement to stand up. So you're standing, no longer pimp walking.
Still slightly bit walking.
Yeah, slightly.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of the pit. Is that an action? Or is that just part of my
no,
movement?
but make an athletics check.
Athletics, 15.
Okay. Which way are you going out of the pit?
Just back towards them again.
Right there. 10. And then you got one more. So 15 right next to Zarakis?
Sure.
Okay, boom, you're right next to Zarakis.
Okay. And I guess I'm gonna throw a javelin.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for the not Mind Flare.
Okay.
20.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. 9 points of damage.
Oh, wow, okay. He's looking really hurt as this one goes like right through his gut and out the back.
Oh.
He's still alive, but really, really hurt.
Almost like you can't use a bow and arrow anymore.
Which one, the orc? Which one are you going at? This?
Oh no, I said the Mind Flare.
I thought you said not mine.
Well, because he's not a Mind Flare, he's something else.
Oh, okay. I thought you were. I'm sorry.
I was like, really? I'm gonna kill him?
No,
I got so
okay.
excited.
Oh, the little guy too.
I thought you were going for that guy.
Sorry.
Oh, I can't use this.
As it just kind of sticks into the side of it and then kind of falls out.
No.
I mean, it hurt it, but not a lot.
I was like, dear God, this is amazing.
Brings it to the
He was
archers.
heavily bloodied.
So I'm going to bring it to the archers and fire all at you this time. That's going
You're a wizard,
to
Harry.
be 22 to hit and 22 to hit.
Oh my God.
Five,
I listened to Harry Potter audiobook right now. And then Dad laughing at that.
11 points of damage, halved to 5.
I saw this thing. It was like, kid says, Hagrid's my favorite character. What was it? I think I saved that one.
5 and 1. So make a charisma saving throw. And a constitution saving throw.
Charisma is 21. Con is 14.
Okay. You shake off both effects.
Shake
Zeracus
that out.
needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh God, Zeracus.
That is a natural 5. So he's going to take some damage actually on this one.
God damn. Zeracus is
How-
useless.
How long is it taking the raccoon to get to the thing?
I mean,
Because we're not
These are
here to
s-
kill all of them. I
these
have
are
no
6-second rounds.
I have no
These are
problem
6-second
with
rounds.
retreating. He's a very
I-
fast raccoon.
I had to do the zigzag in case of dinosaurs.
Wow.
Like,
What the hell?
19,
Where the
22.
hell is this lake?
22 points of psychic damage
so
to
far away
Zeracus.
for a raccoon.
Dear
He
God.
gets to make a saving throw. Taking damage. Nope, natural 5. Still stunned. Okay. Alright. So that brings us to Zeracus' turn. Natural 20.
Thank the maker.
And he's going to stand up on his turn. And with natural 20, I'll let him have an action.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that'll work. So that thing's going to have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Hey, are you on 2 saves?
Yeah.
Do you have any fails yet?
That's going to be a
Not
fail.
yet.
You watch as the area around this thing all of a sudden just becomes this giant void of black. And you just hear this.
No, I hate that spell.
And he's going to take
Oh God.
Oh, is it the
Yes.
thing?
12
thing
points of
thing?
cold damage.
This is gonna be fun. I have no idea what this is.
And there's this
You've
giant
seen
dome of black engulfing it right now. You can no longer even see the mind witness, and he can't attack y'all because he can't see you. Bishop, make a saving throw. Death saving throw. Bishop, death
Oh,
saving throw.
I just didn't want to acknowledge it. That one.
That's 2 fails.
Fuck! 2 successes and 2 fails.
Nice.
Kendara, you're up.
I walk over to Bishop
Uh-huh.
since he looks like he's bleeding out everywhere,
Oh, hey.
and I will give him 1 point
You get 1 HP.
of HP,
Oh, I get 1 HP.
Yay.
and that's my bonus.
Uh,
God damn it. God fucking damn it.
I will give him one of my health potions.
okay.
Okay.
So 2d4 plus 4. The orcs are going to be firing at you and Zeracus. So 1 at you and 1 at Zeracus. That's 11 towards you and a 9 towards Zeracus. Okay. So
But there's the barbarian.
Damn it, I took away 8.
Stick to what you know.
So you watch as the all of a sudden out of this dome of darkness, the mind witness kind of comes like,
Okay.
on the ground, and it kind of floats, hovers back up, just covered in like this ichor and like grossness. He's gonna take 7 more points of damage as he's coming out of it. And then
It's amazing.
1 and 4. So you and Zarakis both need to make charisma saving throws, and then you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Wait, I need to make a charisma?
Yes. Okay. Zarakis is a natural 18. He's good.
I'm sorry. I accidentally took away all of my health potions. Whatever.
What you got?
I meant
8.
to take away 1.
Okay. Which one did I tell you? The charisma. You have a disadvantage on all attack rolls for 1 minute,
Cool.
but you can repeat the save at the end of your turn.
Oh, good.
So I'm sorry. I'm doing. Which roll am I doing?
You are a charisma saving throw as well.
You don't want it?
A nat 1.
You have another
Okay.
one? Oh, you have another one?
It'd be
Oh.
Try it yourself.
So you have disadvantage on
It's
all attack
better.
rolls for the next minute, but you can try the
I
save at
gotta
the end of your
imagine the
turn.
middle ones.
Okay.
And I have to hit it on the fucking.
Zarakis, seeing the mind witness
I'm
come
just-
stumbling out of his, is going to charge 10, 15, 20 straight up to it. And he's going to attack. Oh, that's not great. It's 18 to hit.
It's good to see
That
you back in
hits.
the fucking fight now.
That's 27 to hit. That'll hit. And then he's going to spend a key point and do flurry of blows on this thing as well. First one will miss. Second one will hit. So
He's our man.
Smashing bishop over there's a pom pom.
there's his D4. Okay.
That's dead.
Those little things in a stick. It's like
12,
Just a white flag.
21, 22,
dear God.
32, 35.
How was he stunned the whole time?
40 points of damage.
I'm sorry, was this flurry of blows?
This is his 2 attacks and flurry of blows.
With what?
His sword.
Can he do that?
What? No, he doesn't.
No, I'm not. Never mind. No,
Why?
Just
So Zarakis
Just keep going.
gets 2 attacks. He gets 2 attacks,
Okay.
and then he has a monk ability, and he can do flurry of blows with that with his sword.
Oh, that was all together?
That's all
Oh,
together.
okay. Okay. It's like flurry.
As he runs up and just like,
Key point.
yeah.
No.
So he slashes across the mind witness first time,
It looks
slashes
like
across the
D4.
second time. You see these lines of ice begin to form in the cuts. And then he just punches, boom, boom, into it, and it just erupts open. And this thing is looking heavily bloodied.
Okay.
Like heavily, heavily bloodied. Bishop, you're up
Oh, bam.
at disadvantage
Disadvantage.
because of your effects.
Damn it.
D7.
Bam. Is that pointing at
Looking
Zarakis?
10.
Misses.
Misses.
Bam.
Fuck.
I'm going to run up
Okay.
and swing.
Okay.
No,
At disadvantage.
All the secrets have been revealed.
I know everything now.
oh, damn it, Craig.
Yeah.
It would have been a nat 20.
Uh-huh.
But
It was cocked.
instead, my
Yeah.
disadvantage is 22.
That hits. Roll damage.
Wait, did they kill a beholder? Sorry, a mind witness?
8.
8 points of damage. How do you want to do it?
Okay, so I come running in, and I use Zarakis as like a spring, like to
Okay.
like, jump off his back, and then
Okay.
just cleave through the beholder.
Okay,
My
cool.
great
So
axe.
as you watch Zarakis slash, boom, boom, and then his punches land, pow, it erupts open in blood. Bishop's bolt goes flying past, just missing it in the gore, making a small opening in the hole. As Zarakis is still kind of leaned down, you run, place your foot on his back, springboard off, and just cleave. And you land on the ground. It's still floating in the air, and then it goes on both sides.
Anime style.
That is is a big blow.
That's awesome. Oh, also, hey, I don't know if this is a possible thing. Can can Bucky like go and be digging underneath the gate or like the
Sure.
walls and like having them kind of
Yeah.
thing?
Sure.
Can he do that?
I mean, you have him digging out the doorway, basically, or like digging it out so it'll become unstable. Is that what you're talking about?
Will that mess up? Hang on, that might mess up what we're trying to do later. Because I don't want it to completely cave in and fall. I was just trying to make it like. Never mind. We don't.
What
Okay.
what side are you on?
They're on the opposite
honestly,
side of
it
you
doesn't
right now.
matter because I mean we're trying to cave in 3 out of 4.
As that mind witness falls,
Might make a bigger hole than.
an arrow comes whizzing past you. Is 17 hits you?
Oh,
You take 8 points of damage.
fucking shit!
And as that arrow sinks into you, at that same time, this rush of just goes past you out into the trees. I need everyone to make Constitution saving throws. You've already made yours.
Oh fuck it. 15.
Okay.
18.
What's it called? 18? Okay.
What did you do?
So 15,
What was your
18,
con save?
20. Rajakas, what did Bucky get?
Like 7
Oh,
or
sorry, I didn't do
something.
Bucky.
9, I think maybe. It was really bad. It was lower than both of y'all's.
He got 15.
15? Okay, so Bucky. Alright. So, if you got less than a 12, which I don't think anybody but you take 31 points of necrotic damage.
31.
You watch as these two turn black and just disintegrate.
Okay, if you could remind me how this works. Okay,
It
so
takes
I
away
take
any health that you have in
any
your wild
health
shape
from the wild shape.
and then
and
that
then it
everything else
carries
carries over into your other.
Okay, so 31, which is my max health points,
Oh, me too.
minus 2, which is what the cat gives me.
So 29.
29 damage. Awesome.
So you're alive. with
Am
2
I still
HP.
invisible, even though I took damage?
You'd still be invisible, but now
Okay.
you're very much Dalen.
I am Dalen, hurt, and invisible. Okay.
But you're.
Not fucking dead yet.
You know? That's only one of your wild shapes, so.
Oh, fuck. Alright.
I think that's where we'll end it for tonight.
Ooh, you son of a bitch.
Or I guess we'll know when we get back to camp, like our men up on camp. Do we know if they've been affected?
You don't know yet.
I thought we took them with us.
No. Why have they been helping then?
Yeah. Guys, hey, thank y'all so much for hanging out with us tonight. I hope y'all have enjoyed tonight's episode. Man, I got a lot more done than I was expecting from these guys. That's awesome. Make sure you go check out our YouTube stuff. Tell people about us if you like this and you like watching us. Help us grow. We'd appreciate it.
Thumbs up, like.
I mean, just tell somebody. We told a guy at Wendy's and he watches now. It's awesome. So tell somebody else that'll drive through to watch our D&D stream. Hey, we love you guys. Y'all have a good night. We'll see y'all next time.